so I'm trying to do the camera so it's got the front shot. You can move it forward some too. There you go. There you go.
Hey, we'll get to play 5-player again. Oh my gosh, I just sunk that into the Burger King bag.
Is that Cindy talking I'm hearing?
Hmm?
I keep hearing like voices.
Keep hearing voices.
Like in the headphones.
In the headphones?
I'm hearing some kind of audio. Maybe it's Ashley upstairs.
Take your heat. Oh.
Jason's got something on his phone.
Oh, is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah. No, you're hearing voices calling.
Thanks for letting me just be crazy.
Where's this one's difficulty level?
That was one of the first ones, so they might not have had that system on there yet.
This one does not want to stay up for some reason.
Okay. So I take it if we have a fifth player, they'll sit there.
Because that's where the other mic is.
Yes.
Let's see if we can sort this out. Figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
Hear noise from upstairs because Ashley's probably watching the
Do you recycle?
Okay.
Jason, preferred player color. Not red.
Orange.
Chris likes red, I think.
Yay! Orange?
Orange is not an option. You have black, blue, white, and purple.
Hey, Keith!
Oh yeah, we met him.
Black. Yeah, we did. Well, you did. I didn't get a chance to.
And what would Philip like better out of these?
Purple.
Just give him purple. Will they like it? I don't care.
I will be blue, just to simplify. Make sure
Terrible color choices.
Hmm?
What, because there's no orange?
Yes.
What side do they go on?
Especially since the box is
This side.
semi-orange.
It has those circles on it.
Okay.
Where's my key?
Yeah. You want to grab the food chair, Jason?
Put the new gold in here.
Yay. Oh wait, Philip will probably want to sit by his food, so let me put him back. Not that it really matters, they're the same. Oh no, they are different chairs.
What do you choose? Black?
Mm-hmm.
Purple, red, yellow,
Blue. Oh, brown's the sheriff. That's right. Here, you want me to help you set up the
I thought you were talking to me as I was going to the bathroom.
You want me to help?
I was like, what?
Here, I'll set up the bad guys. Oh no, because we pick ourselves first.
That's fine. We pick from the remaining ones. How's it going, Keith? If you're still there.
Where'd Jason go?
It's in the restroom.
Hey, Melissa's back.
Oh, is that Dexter?
That's Dexter. Dexter's her cat, apparently.
Ah.
She was here earlier when we were.
I saw a commentary
when
about.
we were playing Terraforming Mars. She won the Hawaiian pink dice that you love.
Oh.
Awesome.
She got those because she was the first one to donate Which, by the way, Keith, all you gotta do is donate like $1 and you can win some stuff.
We got some really cool stuff. And it's only $1. How clean are these, Chris?
Huh?
How clean are these?
Should be clean.
Okay. I'm just gonna give it a quick rinsky.
No, I mean they should be like clean.
Okay, yeah, I know, but like there's a little bit of dust.
Jason's in there right now, I think.
Hey, you pooping? Oh, that's nasty. Turn the fan on.
Yeah, one there and just one off to the side.
For the Marshall truck, right?
Or one.
Don't be like Colin. We'll lock you in there.
Oh, this is the story deck.
Why you
Do I
think
need to,
that
like,
net
put a-
was born?
I'll just slide the microphone underneath him.
Give him one of the wireless mics.
Open the door, close your eyes.
Okay.
Do you want to sit in the middle or you want to sit on where you were
I'm
sitting?
gonna sit in my spot.
Okay.
That's not dip.
That's
Try
all
with
I
dip. Good
I
stuff.
tried it with the other stuff, the dip. The dip's
I'm
too
gonna
runny
be this
for me.
woman.
I just make a mess.
Oh, well, I mean,
Shot
yeah, like, give it 5 minutes to re-solidify
Well,
a
I
little
might
bit.
not be a woman though.
She'll be back. You might not be a woman.
Some of the
He
characters
makes a
aren't
good
women.
point.
Some of the characters aren't women.
Still
so.
a mystery.
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
This bothered me the entire episode when I noticed it.
Oh yeah, that was bothering me when I got here, Chris.
Oh, I didn't notice.
It's my fault. I think I put it up there like that.
There's a bottle opener down here, isn't there?
I'm sure there probably is.
What is it you're trying to rinse?
The glass.
Wow.
You want me to
Apparently,
do the
Melissa's
story
whole
deck?
group likes this.
Nice. What?
You want me to shuffle the story deck? Wait, where's the story deck go? Because
You put half
you
in
flip
each
it.
place. So
on
like
top.
we don't even really need to shuffle it.
a mostly dealing with airline company gave you something with a knife on it that you can't take on an airline.
Funny how that works.
What is it? What brand?
Boeing.
Nice.
Cliff Junction. What's your function? Murder. So you gotta do like Ja Rule. It's murder.
You said it was Melissa was her name? We're excited to see if Chris likes this game.
Because I hate westerns.
He hates westerns. But this one has miniatures. And it's kind of sandboxy. Well, it is sandboxy. So he may enjoy it.
See, it's not that Chris wants them dead.
Ooh, Annie Oakley, Philip.
What?
You get to choose from Annie Oakley.
Or
See, I'm not a man. I can't be a man.
What?
a woman?
Yeah, I mean a woman. Because I didn't get a woman character.
Oh, not that you can't be one in general. You just did not get one.
Right.
Got
Right.
it.
I didn't get a woman character to choose from.
It's almost 2019. I mean, the rules are just gone.
You had me wondering because it was like, what? I would have thought in this day and age.
I'm going to be the guy holding the bottle of Jack.
So who's that?
Judge Roy Bean.
That was one that someone was like saying he really wanted to be in this game.
Like the actual person did?
Someone on the Kickstarter was like, I really hope Judge Roy Bean's in here.
Oh.
I just shared this on Facebook saying, playing a game I hope I don't hate.
He was a justice of the peace in Texas. He was the law west of the Pecos.
Shut the door!
He held court in his saloon.
My bad. I didn't know you were coming after me.
Just rinse the glass.
Oh, you just shaked it all over the box.
Dude! My bad. Thought I aimed better.
It's in the box, too.
Wow.
Try to aim.
You're cut
Get
off.
out over there. Away from
I was
valuables.
going that way with
Go,
it.
go, 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 go. Your aim has left me doubting.
This is a colossal failure.
It is a colossal
This judge is great.
What if we told you about laughing away from the microphone?
Oh, sorry. I forgot I was on.
About shaking water out away from board games.
At least shake twice.
That other one.
Yeah, I got a bunch of cards in here.
Finish
Don't
the other one.
Finish
Well,
up.
Oh no, do you need help, baby? At least they're kind of a linen finish, I suppose.
Linen. Oh, that sounds so much better than that one over there.
So you can pick between these two characters to be your.
It's probably because one of the headphones is split. Also, it could be that one of the I need to just get like a compressed air and clean out the contacts.
Oh.
All right, here you go, Chris.
Thank you.
Went for it.
I'm glad you noticed at least, Chris. So I can get this right away.
Joaquin Murrieta.
Just like as he's doing it, I'm like, no!
Also called the Mexican Robin Hood and the Robin Hood of El Dorado, Joaquin Murrieta.
I heard a
Carrillo
rumor that my family
was
was
a
related to
famous
Billy
figure
the
during
Kid,
the
so I feel like I
California
need to
Gold
choose
Rush.
that.
Depending on the point of view, he was considered as either an infamous bandit or a Mexican patriot. He was possibly the inspiration for the fictional character Zorro.
Huzzah! Isn't that the inspiration for Batman?
Well, it's one of those like it all depends on what side of the law you're on. He's a hero or a
Hero or a villain.
Well, I just mean
or-
in most Batman stories, he goes watching, he's like exiting watching the movie Zorro when his family gets killed.
I gotta find a
Um,
fat guy.
Didn't it Batman
Fat
Begins
guy.
have some kind of weird monsters bat-like creatures?
Oh, that was the opera.
Yeah.
Oh, you brought the 2-liter also.
Yeah, yeah. Brought this
Okay.
over, man.
It's funny because it's Sam's Cola, which is the same as the
cans
cans that I brought in there. I just threw my extra card over there. I don't know if that's yours or not.
No, that's
No,
not.
that's the stack.
Okay, were we only
Have you
supposed to
two
pick
share
one?
player aid?
That's fine.
We're only supposed to pick one?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
This table is very small.
Yeah, with your history, let's not put the drink
Current
on the
history?
table.
Yeah, current history, yeah, with this game specifically.
It was
Is it
Chris.
too soon? Is it too soon?
It was
No, it's
Chris
not too soon
channeling
for
his
that.
hatred of westerns. And yeah.
I was trying to.
Have you picked a person? I don't think it'll have an influence on me explaining the rules. It's just like whoever
Okay.
you like better.
I need. I can't reach the starting stuff. I was gonna grab stuff.
So, do I have a character I need to be?
You can just pick any minion
The-
that you like.
I can go
Very few are matched up to actual
Are you
people.
Annie Oakley, Chris?
I am.
I mean, Philip.
She's a redhead.
I think she looks the most like Annie Oakley.
She got that fire. Well, I mean, it's like
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of them match up, some of them don't. So you put her in your little purple thing there.
Where does this go?
It tells you on the back of your
Jason?
card what
What's
your
up?
starting location and your
Butch
starting
Cassidy?
resources are.
And either Bandit A hideout. Where's Bandit A hideout?
This and that.
Which one's my guy?
So
Whichever
there's.
one you
I'll
want.
just.
I just moved him off the board in case somebody needed that spot to start.
Where are you, Butch Cassidy?
Uh,
There you go.
starting location. Dark Rock
You're
General
a woman too,
Store.
babe. What is it? Dark Rock what?
General Store.
That is this right here.
So I can start in any of those three spaces it
Mhm.
says. Right there. Okay, there we go.
Did I use the one that
either
has a blue
Bandit
button?
C hideout. So there's.
This one or that one?
Well, this one's closest.
Ah, Bandit A!
Ah, shoot.
What?
I moved the camera
Yeah.
because I'm too close to it. Like I'm can't move. Is it
Hey,
okay?
everybody! I'm Bandit A.
Is the thing okay? The camera.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I didn't.
I
did
fixed
you-
it right.
So I shared this with Jason. It was in Korea they put up a statue of Jesus that is just like shredded.
Oh, I've seen
Dude
that.
is ripped.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. And it's like
There's no other woman character.
There's technically 2.
Dearest brethren, I ask of thee, dost thou even hoist?
All right. So I'm
Here.
handing you each a wound counter.
Okay.
Put it at the bottom left of your board on that little bullseye or crosshairs.
'Kay.
I'd say. That designates your hand size. I'm going to set us at a 15-point game. And
Sorry, babe.
If I really wanted to play a Western, I'd just go home and play Red Dead.
Shush.
Red Dead 2.
This is a board game show, not a video game show.
Game.
For the next couple hours, all right? Chill out.
people have
I
referred to
know.
this
Yeah.
as Red Dead Redemption, the board game.
Oh, really?
You may get the same feel. You may. I'm not guaranteeing.
Oh, you want to keep these hidden?
You all right there?
Yeah. I'm trying to be special over here.
He was nay-naying.
Apparently, someone needs to, or Melissa likes to pick someone who starts in a mine and then go rob the bank.
Oh, nice.
How this game's not been out that long, has it? Probably like 3 months.
No,
at
it's been
least
more than that.
'Cause,
We got it in
we
We got
played
it in
with,
August or August.
Gotcha.
I think we got it in August.
So, welcome to Western Legends.
We need our starting resources.
We don't have to get it yet.
Oh, sorry. You're right.
Now.
You should sit down and talk into the mic.
Okay.
Now.
Are those wooden dice?
No.
Yeah, no, these are plastic.
Okay.
They're,
about to say.
they're plastic.
I'll put the headphones on for now so I can hear everyone better.
What?
All right. So, everyone has a player aid they can reference.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
All right. So, the player aid's actually pretty handy, even though it's on a cheap material. So, Western Legends is played over a series of rounds. Can you move your hand, Cindy? Just want to be able to point at everything.
Mm-hmm.
We are trying to be the most legendary cowboy in the Wild West. So we do that by getting legendary points. That's what this track is down here. You can get legendary points through a number of different ways, and that's what makes it a sandbox game. And there's sand in the Wild West, too.
Ah.
So, through a course around, there's going to be turns. Everyone's going to have turns. On your turn, I'm just going to go through this whole list on here. At the start of your turn, if there's any effects that would take effect, you would do that. And then you have the option to either gain $20, gain a poker card, and $10, or just 2 poker cards. These poker cards, it's a standard deck. Well, there's also jokers in here also. But there's also special abilities on all the cards. Some of them are actions, which you take as an action on your turn. Some of them, there's an action and a bonus. There's bonuses that give you if you use them in certain situations. And there's reactions that in certain situations you can play it as like sort of a... So this one says, at the end of a move action, play this card from hand to move up to 2 additional spaces. And there's ones that happen with a fight and other instances. You can see them as you read them. So, so that's with that, and then you choose either a mount and your weapon that you'll have out on the turn. Mounts usually help you move or carry extra supplies. Weapons will help you out with fighting in most cases. Then we have actions. So each player gets 3 actions. The actions are going to be taking a location action, which these circles are all the locations around the board. You can use the action on a card, like I said. You can fight and move. I skipped over move. So movement, standard movement is 2 spaces, but if you have a mount, you'll most likely be moving more than 2. That's going to be at the top right of the card here. And you can upgrade your mounts and most likely move even further.
Super donkey.
Also, probably increasing the ability on the card.
And they get you points, right, when you upgrade them?
In most cases, I think. Excuse me.
Do not pass go. Do not pass two. Do not collect $200.
So using an action on the card, that's pretty self-explanatory. Just whatever it says as the action you would do. So, and we have the location actions. I'll come to fighting here in a second. So each location functions in a different way. So you go to the saloon. You don't have to go to the saloon because it's where you play poker. So you, if you are around the saloon, which I think
I am.
Okay, that's the saloon is the card symbol.
There's
Okay.
one over here.
Yep.
Okay.
If you are in any of the spaces surrounding the saloon symbol, so over in Red Falls, it's these 3 spaces. You can choose to go to the saloon, play poker. So you would ante up $10 from your own supply, and the house would put up $50. Anyone else that's in those 3 spaces can join in the game. 3 cards will flop out from the deck. If you're the only player, the person to your right will play as the dealer, and then they'll form a hand from cards. But 3 cards will flop out from the thing, and you'll choose 2 cards from your hand and make a 5-card hand. It's not true poker. It's just, do I have good cards in my hand that match up with those cards?
Mm-hmm.
So that's poker. If you win, you gain the $50 that was put in plus all the antes, and if it's your turn, you gain a legendary point. So if you're joining in on someone else's turn, you're really just getting the money, trying to get that. At a ranch...
If you lose, you do get a poker card as like your consolation prize.
Oh, yes. Is that on here? Oh,
It
yeah.
is.
Lose 1, draw 1 poker card. So at a ranch, there's 2 different locations. There's a green ranch, blue ranch. You can choose to get a cattle token. And these cattle tokens have different bonuses on the bottom, but you don't get the bonuses until you deliver the cattle. So there's wrangling and rustling cattle. You can hold 1 cattle at a time unless you have a workhorse, I believe, which lets you hold 2. If you choose to wrangle cattle, you are trying to pick up and deliver with either of these options. You're bringing the cattle from the ranch down to the train station. And once you get to the train station, you can deliver as a free action as soon as you get there.
Cool.
And you'll also get a marshal point, which moves you on the marshal track, and whatever the reward is on the token. And you'll discard the token back to the supply where you got it from. If you rustle, you're bringing it to the opposite ranch. And what you're doing with that is you discard the thing, and you get the reward on it plus a wanted point. That also doesn't take an action. Once you get to the ranch, you can just drop it off.
So no wanted points if I get it to the train station.
You get
Correct,
a
you
marshal
get a marshal
point.
Or a marshal point.
And I'll get to the marshal and wanted tracks here in a little bit. Just know that these are different ways you can get those points. So we have the general store next. I've already gone over the rail station. General store, you can come and buy stuff. That's essentially what it is. We can go over what the items are. There's weapons up here in the front. There's, like, the whiskey is kind of a 2-use action because you can use it to heal and also use it to wound someone, like smashing the empty bottle on their head. There's the miner's map, which helps you better with mining. There's a cowboy hat that helps you with poker because I guess it helps you bluff with your hiding your face. What's this? Provisions. This is helping
It
helping
helps
you
you
heal.
heal.
And then there's different mounts. There's the mule, Mustang, and the workhorse. Mustang is more so just for speed. Mule is for mining, and the workhorse is for moving around cattle.
And then you have a holster.
And then there's a holster over here, which allows you to discard cards to decrease the opponent's hand by 1. So, we'll get to why those are important in a little bit if we need to. At the cabaret, right here, you can revel, which you can spend $30, and for every $30 you spend there, you'll get a legendary point.
That's where Phillips will spend all his time.
Yeah, you're just throwing big parties. And so we have the bank right here, this money symbol. So you can deposit. If you're putting gold nuggets. Like if you've collected gold nuggets, you can deposit them there. And for every one you deposit, you gain $20 and a legendary point. You can heist the bank, which involves fighting the guard, and I'll come to fighting here in a bit. And if you,
Are successful.
I'll get to that because it's during the fight thing, I think.
No, because this fight is different. If you're successful, you gain 3 wonder
Oh,
points.
it is right there. Sorry, I thought I was reading all the bold options as options. It's like you can heist the bank, you can win, and you can lose.
Oh.
So yeah,
Yeah,
if
they
you
should've been
if you successfully heist
Yeah,
the
it
bank, you
should.
get 3 wanted points and $80. If you lose, you gain a wanted point. So we were talking about getting wounds and it reducing your hand size. We have the doctor's office here. You pay $10 to get rid of all your wounds, and you draw a poker card for each wound that you got rid of in that way. And then we have the mine. There's mines in 3 different locations, 2 near the bottom and 1 near the top. And pretty much you spend an action, roll the dice, and the different outcomes are on here. So if it's a nugget showing, you get a nugget. If it's money symbol, $10. If it's the re-roll thing, it's $10 and re-roll it. And if it's an X, it's gravel. The miner's map allows you to re-roll a result on a die if you got something you didn't want. And at any location, you can work, which is just get $10.
Can you do multiple actions? Multiple the same action?
Yes. So like you can mine 3 turns in a row if you want.
Okay.
You can only hold 4 gold nuggets, though, unless you have
An item that says otherwise.
the mule allows you to hold 6. So we come to fight now.
Are these the legendary tokens?
No, those are the cattle.
Like, well, I know, but I meant like, do they go in the legendary tokens?
No, that's a different thing.
Okay.
I'll get to that. So we have fighting now. That kept happening with one person. They kept knocking their wound marker off because it doesn't stand out. What do you want?
I don't have legendary token spot.
Oh,
flip
flip
your
it
board
over. I asked Cindy to flip them all over. I guess.
I think he flipped
you
it.
might have
It was
accidentally flipped it
flipped.
I
back
haven't
over.
touched anything.
Oh. I don't know then. Weird.
But yeah, that's like the one difference is those circles are there. So, fighting. We have bandit fights. So there's bandits in different locations on the board. Currently, there should be 4 on the board. If you can hand me that one. That one I'm pointing at. The starting locations won't have bandits in them if there's players in them.
Oh, which would be Chris and Jason right now.
So if you move into a spot that has a bandit, a fight is triggered. It is not an action. It just happens.
Okay.
So if you move into a spot with a bandit, your movement ends immediately, and the fight starts. So the person to your right will choose 2 cards from the fight deck. It's this. There's 1 of each rank in here, so 2 through ace.
It's a Pokemon battle.
Pokemon.
All of these cards have like a special thing that happens on them too. So if you win the fight, you'll gain an LP and a marshal point. If you lose, you gain a wound and draw a poker card.
So wait. What do you? So the band. So I get player to the right draws 2 fight cards and chooses 1 to play face down. What do you play?
A
You
poker
choose a
card.
card from your hand.
Okay, so
Whenever you're fighting,
these
you
are like NPC cards basically.
They
Yes.
are.
Mhm.
Okay.
Whenever you're whenever you're fighting, you're always using a poker card as your
Okay.
like
Mhm.
fighting weapon ability.
And there's
whatever.
certain reaction things you can add to it after you've revealed.
Mhm.
All right, so that's a bandit fight. The guard fight.
It's at the bank.
So that's when you have initiated a heist. The person to your right will draw 3 cards and choose 1. And if you win the thing, like we talked before, you gain $80, 3 wanted points. If you lose, you gain a wanted point, 1 wound, and draw a card. And then we have the sheriff. So if you're wanted and the sheriff moves into your space, so the wanted player has to immediately discard a card. So you can choose what card to discard. So to fight, the person to your right draws 4 cards, so the sheriff is the hardest one to fight, potentially. And if they win, the sheriff goes back to the sheriff's office, and there's no rewards. You're just not caught. If you lose, the targeted player is arrested. They lose all their wanted points, any cattle tokens, half their money, and half their gold nuggets rounded up. And they're placed at the sheriff's office with the sheriff, and they get a wound and draw a card. So anytime you're losing a fight, you're getting a wound and drawing a card. And then we have the dealer. So if no one else participates in the poker, so player to the right will draw 4 cards, and they'll play 2 cards to make the 5-card hand for the dealer.
Okay.
All right, so that is
Marshall
all of
and
that.
Wanted track.
So yeah, we have the Marshall and Wanted track. So the certain
you
actions.
can fight other people. Don't
Oh
forget
yes,
to say that.
yes.
It's not on there
It's not on here.
because it's only NPCs. It's on the front.
Oh yeah, on the front. So you have the option to do certain things as well with other players. You can try to arrest wanted players. You can just duel
as
players.
long as you're on the Marshall track.
You can just duel players, and you can rob players. So if someone is on the wanted track and you're on the Marshall track, you can try to arrest, and it works the same way as a sheriff, except you're not drawing cards from here, you're just fighting. So you each choose a card. Dueling, you're each just choosing a card, but you gain two legendary points. And robbing, you get a wanted point, and you steal half the targeted player's gold nuggets or money. I guess you don't have enough pockets to hold them all. And then you steal a cattle token if you're able.
If you get more than 3 wounds, are you out?
No.
No.
You're just
Your
really
hand
handicapped.
size is only
Okay.
2.
I've seen people trying to do variants, like if you get a 4th wound, you're just like left for dead, and you have to go to the doctor's office. You have no other option. But
You have to crawl there.
yeah, in the standard game, you just only have 2 cards in your hand, so you're already not doing too well.
Yeah.
The wanted track. So certain things get you wanted points. If you get on the wanted track, there are certain rewards when you move your cube into that track space,
Mm-hmm.
like drawing cards, getting money probably. I can't see it from here.
So this is the sheriff becomes active. This one is drawing a poker card. This is drawing a poker card, poker card, poker card.
Okay, so it's all poker cards.
But at the
At-
end of each turn,
Yes.
you
At the
get
end-
legendary points.
So if you are still on the wanted track at the end of your turn, depending on what row you're in, you will get that many legendary
I'm
points.
assuming the same thing for the Marshall track.
Not quite.
Not quite, yeah.
So there's actual point acquisition things for the spaces, but the gaining legendary points are only at the end of the game for the Marshall.
Mm.
But you get money when you all of these spaces you gain money. These spaces you gain legendary points when you enter into. And
Yeah.
these legendary points, this is 2, 4, 6. And this is $20, $30, $40.
And it's 1, 2, and 3 legendary points depending on what row you're in at the end of the game.
Yep.
If you're not lactose intolerant, is dairy.
Because the second
Excuse me.
phrase of that word is dairy.
So that is one of the Marshall tracks. And now we have the story cards over here. So these will trigger on certain things. So we have 5 players playing, so we'll need to fill up all 3 spots on a card. And they have different conditions to place one of your discs on them. So you have end your turn at a location outside of the town.
Oh, why are all the discs down there?
Because this is where they just get placed.
Oh, okay.
So it's easy to just.
And
put
we
them.
have-
Melissa notes that wounds are negative points at the end.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
that's
yes,
true.
yes.
We just haven't gotten to
Mhm.
that yet.
Thank you. So once we get to... I'm frazzled.
Story
Yes,
cards.
Story cards. So if you fulfill the...
If all 3 of these are filled in at the
no,
end
no, no,
of
no,
the
no,
round,
no. If you fulfill what it's requesting you to do
Oh.
on the card, you place a disc on there.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of your turn, if it's all full, you'll take the discs off and you'll read the card.
each one has something on the back.
Usually,
it's a
Usually,
story
usually
element.
similar to like Euphoria, people that haven't participated will either be hurt or not receive a benefit. But sometimes people that participate might get hurt
okay.
because sometimes you're involved.
So
in
it's a
fights.
risk.
Yeah.
Yep. So like right now, it's end your turn at a location outside of town or initiate a fight with another player. And then once this is done, it goes to the bottom of and then a new one pops up.
Lanny?
And there's a
where
lot
are
of
you,
there's
Lanny?
there's a lot of the same ones, so don't be surprised if we see a lot of like the same kind of thing.
Okay.
All right. So you asked about the legendary tokens. So these goal cards here, we're each going to choose to keep 3 and discard 1. If you complete one of your goals, I think pretty much all of them involve you. Well, one of mine doesn't. Most of them are going to involve you. Once you have done a certain thing, you will discard a poker card and say, hey, I've completed this. And then we have this sack of legendary tokens here. They are valued between, I believe, 1 and 3 points. They won't be tallied until the end of the game. So you will take however many tokens out of this bag that you've completed of your goals. So like if I completed my first one, I would take 1 out. If I completed my second one, I'd pull 2 out
And choose
and
one.
choose to keep 2 out of my now 3 tokens.
Right. Okay.
And same for the 3.
Mhm.
Keep 3 total.
All right. So should we go ahead and do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Here, I'm just grabbing
Hmm.
that.
Let's do that one. I've been putting mine right here because it
Philip,
looks
do
like
you want
it
a
fits.
napkin or something?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm keeping.
No, I know you are. I just so it's not as
All right.
difficult
I
for you
think
to.
I've got a gist enough that we could start playing.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
real
I'll
quick,
just go
end
over
of-
the scoring.
and you want to go over end of turn real quick too. So the resolving story cards at the end of your turn, you discard down to your hand size. It's 5 is the standard size. Then if you're wanted, you gain LP, and then check for end of game, which in our case would be somebody at 15 points, and then it goes to the next player. On your cards, you have a special ability that only kicks in when you've reached 5 legendary points.
That's why the star on
That's
your
why there's
ability
a
has
star.
a 5.
So once you've reached 5, then you can start activating this.
And it's not
bonus.
active until
It's on
your
the front.
next
It's on the front of
action.
your card.
I know. There's also
Oh,
starting
okay.
bonus. On
There
the
is
Okay.
starting
Yeah, I was
bonus,
supposed to say
yeah.
we're supposed to get bonuses and stuff.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're on the wanted track, you can't get on the marshal track, can
No,
you?
you can. Once the sheriff has arrested, or once either the sheriff or a player has arrested you, your slate wipes clean, and then
Mm.
you can start doing the marshal track.
But
after
you
that.
can go
You
straight from the
can go
marshal
from
track
the marshal
to the wanted.
Like my ability or my person says I start with 1 marshal point. So if I immediately go to the bank and rob it, I would immediately go wanted.
Hey, can I change out one of my goals then? Because I didn't realize that.
Now, is there a
How many goals are we supposed to have?
3.
so Cindy? Let's say Cindy's at 5, okay, and then
Mhm.
you gain 3 wanted points. Does that drop you back to 2, or does it send you straight up to the wanted track?
I'm on 3 wanted.
Okay, all right.
It's an immediate thing because it's not like it's just all of a sudden, bam! I'm now like wanted
You're a
by
bad
the
guy.
yeah, exactly.
Just because you are a bad guy does not mean you are a bad guy.
Yeah, you can't. Once you go up, you can't lose marshal points. Like you can't go back in the track.
Oh, okay.
But you
It's-
can
but you
get
ca-
knocked off the track.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
It's not
by your
like,
doing, by your own doing.
All right, so at the end of the game,
The samurai game? Is that the one with all the?
Sort of, except for that one had you backing back down.
That's what I was thinking it was doing. Like if she was at 5 on the marshal track and you just got 2 wanted points, well now you're at 3 on the marshal track.
all right, so the end of the game is going to be triggered. You choose how long you want it to be. I just chose 15-point game.
Okay.
It's 15, 20, or 25.
I see.
So once someone breaks this 15-point threshold, we will finish the current round. So we'll go until the person to the right of the first player. And then we will do one more round. So, and then after we are done, we will add up points from different things. So, okay, so we'll gain LP from upgraded mounts and or weapons. LP from can be found in the top corners. Gain LP from every $60 that you have. You have a $120 limit though, so
Oh,
that's going to
yeah.
be most of 2 points. You'll lose a point for each wound you have, and each wanted player gains 3. Oh, sorry, the most wanted player gains 3 legendary points. I think that's at the bottom of the track on there.
Mm-hmm.
And every other player gets 1. If there's a tie, each tied player gets 1 instead. Marshal players gain LP based on where they are on the track. And with the goals, we'll reveal our legendary tokens and then gain those points. And then player with the most points is the winner.
Yep.
And we talked about the sheriff being active. If there are no wanted players and someone has a card that says move the sheriff, or if one of those will say move the sheriff, he doesn't move unless there's someone active.
Unless
on
there's
the
someone
wanted
on
track.
the wanted track.
And the sheriff starts here.
No, the sheriff starts at the sheriff's office.
Oh, that's the sheriff right there.
Yeah, the gray bases are the bandits.
Out of the bands. There we go.
Brown is sheriff.
So also, there are these cards over here.
Can
These-
we kill the sheriff?
You can fight 'em off.
But I did not kill the deputy.
All right, so we can go ahead and get our starting items that we need.
2 poker cards, a revolver, and 2 wanted points.
Holy shit. Oh, well,
But I don't gain rewards.
You get 2 wanted points, you
Mhm.
said?
you don't gain rewards?
Yeah.
From the, like, the
Meaning
he doesn't
because
get a
I'm
poker
on
card.
Oh, he doesn't get the poker card. Okay.
Correct.
Because it's starting.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go ahead and draw my 2 poker cards, and I guess I get a revolver.
Yeah.
I get 2 poker cards, 1 wanted point, and an upgraded revolver.
Nice.
Ooh.
Is that the flip side of the revolver?
Yes. So I get $10, 1 poker card, a revolver,
6 eye.
and whiskey. Because I'm a saloon owner.
What's the upgraded whiskey? Nothing.
Oh, there's no upgraded whiskey?
No.
No, it's just mounts and weapons.
Well, thanks, Chris.
And when you upgrade,
I like that the money is cards.
Yeah.
All right, Philip.
1 card, 1 rifle.
Oh.
There we go. That's it.
Because I'm flipping Annie Oakley.
Oh, can I get 2 poker cards, please?
He did. There,
You
yours
gave
are right
him-
Oh
here.
wait, well, that's not given to me. It's
Oh,
over there.
well,
No,
he,
they
like,
were
he put them
yours.
down.
Oh.
but
They
he
were
just,
with
like-
this stuff that he handed you.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
your
Yeah,
This thing.
Jason.
Come at me, bro.
All right.
I'll fight you.
and
I'll fight you.
I get 20.
Hey, it's their game. I might be mad if the microphones break,
A
but
revolver.
We almost all have revolvers except for Philip. He has a rifle.
well, he's got a
and
6-iron.
I
Oh,
got a
true. 'Cause
provision.
it's the
You have a limit of 3 items you can carry also.
Does that
But
include the weapon?
No, the weapon, you can have unlimited amounts of weapons. You can only have one of each.
only one's
Right.
active.
Only
though.
one's active.
But yeah, you at the beginning of your turn, you'll choose which one you want
Same
to
with
use.
mounts. Could you have unlimited mounts? You just get
Mhm.
pick one.
All right.
What did we change that hotkey to in WoW? Just keep like
Oh,
different
yeah.
mounts keep popping up.
It was the go-go mount.
Yeah,
It was
go-go
the
mount.
it was the
Yeah, so-
add-on.
All right.
If
so,
you have something to upgrade, you just pay the price again to upgrade it.
so Chris, you are the most wanted person, so you will be the first player.
Yay! So I'm going first.
So you will.
All right, I don't have any start of turns.
So you can gain $20, 2 poker cards.
Yeah, I'm
or
gonna gain
10
20
and-
bucks. I'm gonna
10
get
and
I'm gonna get $20.
Man, I don't start with any cards.
It goes on your.
I'm gonna
board.
start with
There's
20
a
bucks.
there's a wallet there for your money.
Oh.
Conserve space.
Money, money, money.
All right. And I get what'd you say? 2 movement? If
When,
if
when
I
you move,
choose.
you can move up to 2 spaces.
Okay. All right. And yellow is who?
Me.
Cindy.
Shoot
What
you.
are you? Yellow?
Hmm.
Nom, nom, nom. Nom, 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 nom.
Okay. I'll move first. I'll go to the.
The
Uh,
poker.
I don't have that yet.
Right. Well,
Um,
being on the wanted track, you'll gain it quickly.
Well, is that music? I would not play the music just because unless we have the rights to it, it'll shut the stream down. Sorry.
No, I didn't think about that.
Was it
He was just playing
Ennio
Pan-
Morricone?
No.
He was just playing our Western station for
Why is your mic
Pandora.
so far away?
Are we broadcasting?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're broadcasting.
Okay. I was just looking at the stage. The broadcast thing is still up. And
Well, that computer's not doing it. That's just to like set
Oh.
the title.
because I'm eating and chewing and.
Oh, okay. So I moved. That was one action. 2. Let's play poker. So I'm gonna do a $10 ante, and I draw a card, isn't it?
Yeah, the Auntie's
Oh.
kind of going in the
I am
middle
not going to play.
I am.
So
I am not there.
yeah. So Philip, you're
Makes me the dealer.
yeah.
So do 3 cards come out first, or does he get?
So
The 3 cards I think.
it's
were-
random either way. So
So what is? How many does
He
he
gets
get?
4 cards.
gets-
Oh, and he chooses 2.
so we got 4 king 8.
And I'm picking 2 cards.
Mhm.
Yes, because you're making a 5-card hand.
You can use just 1 card if you want.
Like if you're only gonna have a pair or something,
If it's good.
because you can play poker with only 1 card. It's not necessarily wise, but
All right. I'm just gonna play 1 card.
All right. So reveal.
2 4s.
All right.
He
2
wins with 2
6s, 3
6s.
4s.
so
The effects don't happen because we're playing the poker, right?
Right. Yeah.
So I get nothing and draw a card, right?
right.
Yes.
Nothing and you like it.
Okay.
And we'll shuffle this when we get to the.
Can you buy? Is buying stuff an action?
It is. And you have to do it at the general stores, which
Okay.
are the
like
little barrels.
including upgrading stuff.
Correct.
Yeah.
And the general scores are the barrels.
Correct.
Mhm.
So you can get there, you just can't do anything until your next turn.
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, that was Aaron Copeland, Appalachian Spring. That was starting.
I'm going to use as an action this card and draw 3 poker cards.
All righty.
That's not counted as discarding a card, right?
No, it's
No.
just
Okay.
like if something made you discard it.
Okay. And I'm gonna go run and grab something from dinner.
So
real
you
quick.
got 1 legendary point.
Oh, because I'm on the track.
Yep.
Do. All right.
All right, Colin.
If I fight you, should I call you? Not that I'll fight you.
You're too far, I think. Yeah, you'd have to use. Oh no, you're blue. Never mind.
I didn't mean me necessarily. I meant someone.
Oh,
Blue.
All right. So
what do you want to start with, or do your starting turn thing?
I think I do get a poker card because when I gain the provisions, it says draw poker card. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. So I am blue. I'm here. I could get to him.
Yeah, that's why I said, oh wait, you're blue. I thought for some reason you were down lower.
I'm at the general store though, so I'm gonna buy some stuff. Oh wait, I'm gonna get
$20 for your starting
I'm
stuff.
gonna get 10 and a card.
So why not
Ooh.
20 and 2 cards?
It's 20, 2 cards, or a card and $10. There's some discrete commas in there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know,
$20,
but like,
draw 2 poker cards, or gain $10 on the poker.
wouldn't you just get $20 and 2 cards?
No, you
'Cause
can't.
It's not an
This is
action, so-
$20 or 2
Oh,
poker
$20
cards, or $10 and a poker card.
Yeah,
They're
that's just
all
your
ors.
beginning of start.
It's the
Let's
Oxford.
start
It's
your
an
turn.
Oxford comma rule.
Okay, so my hand size increased by 1 with my legendary ability after I contribute to a story card, draw a poker card. Okay, so I want to get there. I want to get there hard.
So you need some points, some legendary.
Okay.
points.
Let's see. Let me see what I got here.
And you're not on either track, so that's good.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna buy some stuff. So I've
Okay,
got
so
$30
$2.
bucks.
Woo!
I need 50 for a Mustang. How much is 30 for a mule? And how much is a workhorse? 40? Yeah, darn. I guess I'll get a mule. All right, so I have 10 and 20 going there. All right, so now my movement is 3. So I am going to go 1, 2, 2, 3. And that's 2 actions, and so I'm going to get a cattle as my 3rd action. Okay. I'll put it. Where did I put this? Okay, here. Oop. All right, and I ended at a location outside of a town, so can you put a blue marker on the far card? Yep. All right, Cindy.
Okay, hold on. My sister.
She's always interrupting.
Who?
Her sister.
Oh.
Can you finish in a second once you're done?
Mm-hmm.
Tell her hi from us.
Yes, you can, and then you continue.
I was literally done though. Okay. All right. Let's see. I am going to gain.
You watching?
No,
Hey.
she's not. I'm going to gain 10 and a poker card.
All right.
Am I dead yet? Yep.
Bring out your dad.
You're not dead. You're just very badly burned. I'm just very badly burned. What I miss?
And then,
I went and got a cattle, and I have a mule now.
so I'm going to move to the general store. If you don't mind moving me, babe.
General store.
No,
You want
move
this
me,
space or
move me
this
one
space?
more. That one.
Okay.
And or move me. No,
Far
move me to the other.
away.
Move me to the other one. The
This
one.
one?
Yeah. And then for my second action, I'm gonna gain $30.
All right.
And then I can spend as much money as I want, right?
Yep.
Okay.
There's certain
As long as you have it.
yeah.
So
There's
I'm
certain story cards that's a thing you spend at least $80 in a single action.
So I'm gonna upgrade my revolver and get what are the Mustangs and the mules? What are the differences?
The Mustang is purely
Just pure movement.
It's for movement. The mule is for carrying gold nuggets.
And I get you 3 movement.
What's a workhorse get you?
Give me a mule. I'll take a mule.
How much was it to upgrade your revolver?
20.
By the way. Okay, so,
So I'm paying
you wouldn't
50.
be able to get a Mustang anyway.
Mustang's 50?
Yes,
Oh, my bad. Then give me a mule.
Mustang's Alley.
I just talked about the prices a second ago.
Oh, sorry.
How much was So wait, how many? The cattle you can only wrangle how many without a?
One, and if you have the workhorse, you can wrangle 2, or you can.
Oh, I guess we should say the
wrangle
town. The towns are places in red.
The
I mean, in bold black.
The bold black lines.
Red you can't go through. It's like
This
boulder
This is
areas.
the town. This does not. This is not a town here.
yeah. Okay, so that ends my turn. Yeah. What's wrong, Philip?
An extra bold line for no reason.
Yes. In video demonstrations I've seen of it, like where they have a graphic, that line is not there for some reason.
Okay.
All right, so Cindy did not trigger anything, so Jason, would you like 20, 10 in a card, or 2 cards?
Can you hand me a root beer?
Give me 20.
Sorry, I forgot to bring one upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think something spilled. Thanks.
And let's see. Action phase. Take 3 actions. Take location.
I would love in this instance just to have like a room mic, so we can just like push these off to the side.
Winchester.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, good, it's
You're
the crazy
my
one.
favorite.
Buddy?
Oh,
Bye.
bye, Winchester.
Bye, Ashley.
Peed all over myself.
I was so excited.
I rolled around in the litter box and I just kind of.
One of those we could have room mics, but it wouldn't sound as good because you'd hear
Yeah.
Move. So I can only move 1 space.
No, you can move 2.
Shotgun.
Standard movement is 2 spaces.
2 spaces. Use an action card.
What you doing, Jason?
Bunch of egg cartons. Just
So
completely
I'm gonna move 2 spaces, and then this counts as an action card, right?
If it says action on it, yes.
Well, it says reaction.
No.
Oh,
Then
it's,
you can
you're
only do
doing
that-
it with a movement? Is that what it says?
Yes.
Yeah.
So at the end of a move
Yes,
action,
exactly.
play this card from hand to move up to 2 additional spaces.
All right. So that is not an action. It's just a additional movement.
Which is good. He's going to the bank. Are you robbing it?
You heisting?
No,
Might as well.
Just hanging out.
that's why I'm giving them this note that says I'm robbing them.
All right. So Cindy's going to draw 3 cards.
You sure? Yeah. And I picked
And
one.
Jason,
and
you
pick
only have one card to choose from?
Yes.
I don't recall. I like just like you leaned in like you're out on a witness stand. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I got my card.
All right.
So many
So-
amendments to the Constitution of the United States of America.
All right. So,
So he wins, but he gains a wound.
But I can only choose one.
Because that's what the text on this card says.
Oh, because the bonus on this says if the card is played in a fight, cancel any wounds.
boom.
Oh, I picked the wrong card. Fine. All right. So you just robbed the bank.
Yes, I did.
I said a bang.
So
bang. A bang and a bang.
where's the
Where does this go? Okay.
where's the robbing? Oh, here we go.
Where's the
So
robbery
you gain
guide?
$80 and 3 wanted points. So and a poker card then. Actually, he gets 2 poker cards because he
Oh,
would
yeah.
buy 2 things
Blammo.
and
I've been-
$80.
I've been blamed.
Not a significant source of added sugars.
That's nice.
Of added
Man.
cheddar?
And you have one more turn, right? Or one more action?
Yeah, because you moved there for your first action.
Yep, I moved it, or robbed it, and I don't think
Hi,
I
I'd like to
can-
open a savings account.
Deposit this money I just stole from you? No, well then I will take the bank.
Let's see. What's end of turn? Resolve any story cards. Discard down.
Your
to
actions are here.
Okay.
It might just be move again.
I was gonna say I'll probably just move.
You got new cards. Rob the bank again.
That's if
Can you
this
only do it
allows
once in a turn, or can you do it?
It's a location action.
Oh, it says once per turn heist.
Yeah.
Under
I was
heist,
pretty sure it
under
said
bank.
that.
I thought it was once per turn. He didn't get a wound because he negated it. Because the card that I played against him in my fight said the other player in this fight gains 1 wound.
Okay.
Because all those fight,
Which would be a
Most
double
of
whammy
those-
if she actually won with that card.
yeah, most of the fights cards have some sort of subtext that happens to the other player. The NPC fight cards, that is.
But that didn't happen when I was playing poker, right?
No,
No.
because poker is different. Poker doesn't use the NPC deck.
It's the fight deck is what it is.
Yes,
really.
exactly.
difficult to move. Stuff.
It is.
Well, I can move for you.
You're going. That's 3.
Is that 3?
That was 3. Yeah.
Oh, well, the moving back one.
Well,
Or
if
you
you
can
go
move here.
1, 2, that's
Yeah, I couldn't see the line.
all right. I know it's difficult. Okay, so it's end of turn. So you gain 2 legendary
Well, it depends on where you're trying to get. If
points.
you're trying to get to the rail station or to the mining place.
Well,
like-
it doesn't matter. It's still 2
Doesn't
spaces.
matter.
He'd still be 2 spaces away. Okay, so you get 2 legendary points. You only have 2 cards, and your hand limit's 5. Okay, you're good. Philip, what do you want to start your turn with?
Annie Oakley.
$20, 10 and a card or 2 cards.
Let's do 10 in the card.
Alright.
Chris has lots of cards.
I had to play a card that let me draw 3 of them.
True. You going to play poker?
You want to play poker? So.
Now I can't play poker with him because we're in 2 separate
Correct.
casinos. Right?
Yeah.
Or saloons, but yeah.
He's in.
$10.
Jason's playing the dealer, right?
Correct.
Jason's playing the dealer. So, I gain...
Microphone.
Use your mic.
All right. So, I draw a card.
Ooh, it's a joker.
Joker, that counts as anything else.
That's convenient.
Actually, no. When it's put as a flop, it's just discarded.
He's making up rules on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
No, because it counts as another card that you show from your
you're
hand.
right. You're right. There we go.
I can play 2 cards.
Yep. Is the dealer ready?
Oh, dealer's ready.
Too bad you can't play more than one. You can only play 2, Oh, well, that's really good, too.
You're kind of
sorry.
blowing it right there.
Yeah, thanks, Cindelicious.
I like the
A
cheese
simple.
that name.
Oh.
Don't even know if I want to play now.
Oh.
Too late.
Sorry,
Like,
Philip.
whoa.
You're in it
Like,
now.
Whoa.
All right.
Whoa.
Sorry, Philip.
Now you don't have to play 2 cards. You can just play 1 if with this new information that you've received.
Oh.
And
Play 2
I
cards.
play 2 cards too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so two pairs.
Oh, 2 pairs? Oh, I just got a pair of aces.
Okay.
Oh, because the cheat. Yeah.
Mhm.
Copies the card.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, so I lose.
You lose, but you get a card.
Gain a poker card.
High five, losers in the poker club.
Right.
Woo! What are the current goals? Story.
End your turn at a location outside of town and initiate a fight with another player. Oh, Jason, you did that.
No, I
did
thought
you-
he fought. He
Did
robbed
you
a.
wanna?
Oh, you mean?
Did you
want?
want to
Oh.
put one there since you ended
He's
up?
not at a location. He's just outside of town.
Oh,
just-
locations are the
At a
things with
location.
these. Oh, got it. My bad.
So Philip still has what, 1 turn or
One
one?
action. One action.
You pointed at a bandit camp. That is not a location.
Anything in gold is
Yes.
or silver. Okay,
Isn't-
got it.
Isn't where I'm standing at currently the train station?
No, that's right here. You're 1 space away.
No, that's part of the train station.
Are you sure? Because I
He's
don't.
in the train station.
There's not lines underneath there.
He's in the train station. Okay. So do you want to place on that?
Sure.
There's a better thing in the rule book, though.
We'll take it off if it's not.
Because it doesn't look like there's a space down below because the lines just start to disintegrate.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if the rail.
And the
counted as
railway
the line.
is there. No, I don't think it.
Yeah, because if the
What are you doing down there?
Well, he just stopped there.
Oh, yeah.
Meaning
The,
for
the
the
ending
s-
at a location outside of town.
yeah.
This is just me, but like with the general store, it's like these 3 spaces are considered being in the general store.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he's at the rail station right now.
No, he's not.
You have to go over the railroad track
Mhm.
to get there.
So is it anywhere over the railroad tracks? Because there's not lines really.
Because
There's a line coming right there, and there's a line coming down there.
that
but
doesn't. That's kind of lame. Because it's like
Aw.
like he practically is. At
you
the
got to
rail
get run
station.
over by the train to go to the rail station.
To get that's
It's kind of weird.
Well, you're at the station. You're not on the track. You're at the station.
All right, Philip, what's your last?
I'm standing in front of the train.
How do you get Marshall points, babe?
Hmm?
How do you get Marshall points?
Marshall
Arresting
points,
somebody,
Arresting
right?
people and
I think,
wrangling cows.
wrangling.
and I think that there's also cards that can give it to you, right?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gain from cards, and story cards will sometimes give them too.
That's true. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I remember now.
I'm just gonna stay right there.
What's your like? Are you done? Or
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay right there.
Well, then get $10 for your work, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I do work.
And you were not on any track, so you don't.
All
get
right,
any
so I don't
points.
have any start of turn effects. So then I'm going to gain $20. And then
Or the Foil Arms and Hog playing Risk. All the countries playing Risk. Britain, I will invade India.
so is the
I will
Mustang when it
invade
says
India.
4
I will
spaces,
end my
that's
turn.
that's 4 period, not 4 in addition to your 2,
Correct.
right? All right. What are my goals again?
Oh no, I had to remember them.
Oh, sure. I'll play poker.
The guy who doesn't like poker.
Well, I just don't like that when the game's around. Besides, you were like, oh, you can choose not to do poker. You realize the whole game premise is around poker, like, for determining if you win or not on, like, fights and stuff.
High card and actions on the card. It's not necessarily poker hands.
Oh,
You
it's
wa-
just
you wanna
high
do-
card on the fights?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to do the flop?
So instead of like rolling dice to determine who wins, it's who has the higher card.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was the poker hands for that.
No.
Living legend.
All right, so we got 8, 2, ace, diamond, club, heart.
Well, that's a bunch of crap.
Oh.
Don't make fun.
I'm only teasing.
Can't help it.
All right.
Just tell us not to make fun of you. How long have you known us?
Too long.
You do realize I
Philip,
still
where-
haven't
where
let
are
go
you?
of that one time
Where
we
are
won
you?
Monopoly.
There you are. Okay.
Neither has Philip. You guys are ridiculous.
All right, so
that was like 10 years ago.
You have a lifetime Monopoly ban.
All right.
All right.
I just have a pair of twos.
It was 10 years ago.
Pair jacks.
ooh,
I suck at this.
At least you gain a poker card.
Yeah.
and there you go.
Need that guy something.
Jenny.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Whatever. Let's do it again. I'm just gonna sit in the saloon all day.
I think he's trying to complete a goal.
No.
Isn't everybody?
Ooh,
all
all
spades.
spades.
9, ace, 7. of
Man, this is
spades.
like impossible to do a straight. Like, if like, could I use my card? Like 3 of my cards?
I know,
Unfortunately,
right?
no.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it was really like tough for Jason because he has such good
Oh,
cards in that list.
Oh,
against
yeah,
Philip.
because I didn't. So
Oh yeah, there's
I didn't
50 in there, but
I didn't ante last time. I was at 30. I've done it twice, and now.
gotcha.
Okay.
Mhm.
Tree sevens.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
You won, Chris.
All right, so there was $50 in the ante pool, so
And you get your 10
all the
back.
money.
Yep. And then I will. I'll discard that payday to complete a goal. Ah, dang it! No, I didn't. Give me that card back.
Oh, heard it.
Were you at the wrong saloon?
Yeah.
Oh no.
But you still got money.
Yeah. That was the other reason I really wanted to. All right. Do these get discarded somewhere?
Yeah.
They're not facing the right direction, babe.
I think that's on purpose.
No, they weren't. Those cards weren't all at the same.
No. Does that
Sure.
happen? Does that happen if you? I forget.
Not if you win, I don't think.
If the dealer loses, he gets a card. Sure, I'll buy that.
No, but you do get a legendary point.
And then I will.
I keep forgetting who's.
So this is the convenience, the general store also.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Then I will
Okay.
just end my turn doing that.
All right.
I get 1 on the wanted track. Or no,
Yeah.
1 legendary point, I mean.
For being on
Seniority
the
did it.
wanted track.
Oh.
No, I gave
No.
that was because he won poker.
Yeah.
Oh, I get wanted for winning poker?
No,
You
you
gain a
get a
legendary
legendary
point.
point.
Oh. Okay. I'm done.
Okay. So let's see. All right.
You're gonna upgrade your mule to a donkey.
I will get
It's a ham bone.
a card.
Don't call
of
Philip that.
$10.
That's what it upgrades to, is a ham bone.
No, that's what yours upgrades to.
They're all different?
They're all different names, yeah.
Oh, his name is ham bone.
Oh,
That's so sweet.
All right.
It's a named item.
my upgraded gun is a 6-iron. Yours is something else.
Persuader.
The Persuader.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Let's see.
Mine is the Widowmaker.
Ooh.
So wait, does this mean like when you upgrade the gun, you get a legendary point?
At the end of the game.
Oh.
All right, so I am. I was thinking someone needs to go on the martial track to stop the wanted players, but I think it's easier for me to go wanted.
I'm only on
Two.
space 2. I mean, he's the one that's got 2. He's getting 2 legendary points every turn.
Well, hang on. The sheriff's active.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does he do?
When, certain things will, like certain.
There was a
playing
card. I
cards-
had a poker card that I could discard to move the sheriff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
He's an ability.
1, 2,
He's
3.
he's a Final Fantasy summon.
Okay. So
Five.
I just. What?
Did you just move 5 spaces?
He has.
No,
the
I moved
mule,
9
it was It was
spaces.
3 actions.
3.
All right, and I am.
Are you doing that for free?
Yeah, for free. I can deliver my cattle, wrangle my cattle.
So you get on the martial track.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And so I will roll 1 prospecting die and gain the result. If I roll
What?
gravel, I draw a poker card.
That's why his
Oh, his token.
$10
All right,
and
so
re-roll.
$10 and re-roll. Awesome. $10 and re-roll. And
$10.
$10. Awesome. I got money now.
My dice is rigged.
I was gonna say.
What did
if
you take at the beginning of the turn? 2 poker cards?
I took a card and $10.
Oh,
You
okay.
just get $10 and re-roll. Does that just keep happening? And
Right.
and
Yeah.
happening?
It happened to me a bunch.
So
one
I
time.
got money by getting on the martial track, or is
I
it
did. You do. You get
Okay.
$20.
$20? All right, I got money.
Good lord. I was like, I need to win poker to get some money.
All right, and that is
It.
that is it. No, I am discarding a card
That is correct.
after wrangling to complete this goal.
So you get a legendary token.
But that will complete my turn.
You don't.
Do you
have
get
to
the cattle
be-
bonus if you go to the other?
Yeah, you get it either way. It's just whether you get martial or wanted points.
You don't have to
Can
be
you
on
move
it to
me-
arrest them.
My three
Oh,
spaces.
I ended a location outside of town, so you can drop my disc on that other one.
You can only participate twice.
Yeah.
But you can do one more than once. Can you move me to the mine? That's 3 movements, I believe.
It's mine.
And I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna go mining.
So what, does she get both?
I got gold and a gravel.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
When you mine normally, you get both dice.
And then I'll do it again.
Oh, she's saying you don't
I
have to
get-
be on the martial
I
track to
didn't get
arrest
my,
them.
I didn't get my
Mhm.
beginning stuff. Can I have a 10 and a 1? I mean, a 10 and a card. That's
Yes.
my starting stuff.
Mhm.
And then I get $20 because I just rolled 2 things.
And you're rolling again?
Yeah.
Roll both of them again.
Ooh, $10 and another gold nugget.
All right. So that's all
And
3 of
then
your
I'm
actions?
also
I'm already
ending-
not feeling good about my chances
I'm
here,
ending
guys.
outside of a turn.
Outside of town, yeah.
Yeah, so then.
All right, so she's going to reveal that.
True grit. Out on the mesa, you're like to end up with a bullet through your belly on an arrow or an arrow in your back. Even the toughest fellas end up buzzard chow. Grit will get you far enough, but luck will keep you alive in the world. That's meaner than a snake-bit mare. Players that contributed to this draw 1 poker card. Players that did not contribute to this discard 1 random poker card or gain 1 wound if you cannot discard. The player that triggered this may add 1 disc to the other story card. Or the woo!
Here,
And
pick
then
one. Because it said random.
Yeah.
and then we spawn bandits in A and B.
Philip, you got to
We can't spawn in B, but they do spawn in A. And the player who triggered this moves the sheriff up to 3 spaces. Ooh.
All right. Shoot Cindy in the ass.
No, it goes like that.
Shoot you in the ass with a BB gun.
Let's see what I got. What cards I got. Cool.
Philip, this is just making me want to play the Firefly game.
A little bit.
Yeah, because it's cowboys in space.
In
Space cowboy.
Like Tommy Lee Jones.
What?
That was
the movie Space Cowboys.
Oh, yeah.
And like Tommy Lee Jones had Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis?
No.
No.
not Bruce Willis.
He wasn't old enough for it.
It was one of the old guys who played in
One of the old guys.
You can carry 4 gold nuggets
played-
normally,
the guy
right?
Who played Mr.
He's not
Wilson in Dennis the Menace.
Oh yeah. He
It's
was
your
also in.
Oh, Jack Lemmon. No.
Both former presidents or something.
Oh yeah, not Jack Lemmon. That's the
Yeah,
other guy.
he was the
other
guy. He was the guy also in Grumpy Old Men.
Yeah, but
Oh yes, that's the movie.
yeah. I was like Dennis the Menace.
Wasn't
That was
the
Walter
one that was
Matthau.
on- wasn't that
he
on
played with him in that.
Yeah.
when we were away?
Huh?
Wasn't Grumpy Old Men
Yes,
on?
it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Whose
I think
turn
it's,
is
it's Jason's turn. We can carry. Oh yeah, max 4, but you and I can carry 6 because we have the mules. Okay.
Does
What do you want to start with?
I'm going to go with
Mhm.
$10 in a poker card.
Only one.
$10
will
in a
apply.
poker card for Jason.
You choose amount at the beginning of your turn.
Yes.
to-
So like the ability of if Cindy's got 5 gold nuggets, she switches to the Mustang. She loses a nugget.
Oh yeah. Like if I on at the beginning of my turn
Yeah,
when I
yeah, yeah.
choose my mount, exactly.
All right, we're recycling the deck.
Nice.
We're all about eco-friendly here, so
Ha!
More of an eco-terrorist.
And I'm going to move.
Oh hey, look at Melissa with all this helpful info.
I
In your
know.
nugget tin, there are X's to mark.
Yeah, I knew that. I just wasn't sure if that was. I couldn't remember if that was for everybody, or if that was just
Was
with
that
you.
just placing the nuggets, or?
Yeah, it's
You
a
mean
spot
our-
to place
there's
your
little
nuggets.
X's in there.
You mean our goal tin?
Yeah.
I just say maximum 4.
Maximum 4.
That's where my goals are going.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because they're like they
They do fit nicely there, but I knew they didn't go there.
Could you move me to
No.
the mine where Cindy
Mine,
is?
Mine.
mine.
Fighter,
Okay.
fighter. She'll arrest you.
Point.
Oh yeah, so the story card reveal is spend $80 in or more in town with a single action. So you can do that at the
Single.
cabaret or the general store.
Or you could go for gold.
I'm gonna go for some gold.
Come on, shoot Cindy in the face.
Please don't.
In the face.
Cindy likes her face.
Pretty sure Colin does too. So.
Mine
What?
for
You
mine for
like her
gold.
face.
Oh, I do.
Mine for gold, and then shoot her in the face.
Gold.
You're like, it's all right.
He gets a
Right.
nugget.
Chicken nugget.
Oh, you're not putting him face up.
What?
Oh, those were from before.
Yeah, no, like
Yeah, I forgot to pick them up.
And
Shoot her in the face.
Don't shoot
You
me.
could just do that while you're there, or shoot her in the butt.
I'm gonna fight you, Cindy.
Yes.
I gotta fight you.
Does he-
What are you doing? Are you robbing or dueling? She is on the martial track, so actually, yeah. So
Do you want martial or do you want do you
Go ahead.
want wanted points or do
So
you
if
want
rob
legendary
me-
points?
If you rob me and you win, You gain a wanted point. You steal half of my gold
Or money.
or money.
Round it up.
And I have no cattle, so that doesn't matter. If you lose, you gain a wound and a poker card. I mean, it would be the same for me though too. Well, no. I didn't initiate the rob, so this doesn't count.
Yeah.
I would only, if I lost, I would just do this. But if I win, nothing happens.
But whoever loses is going to get a wound.
Yeah. If you duel me, then you gain 2 LP, but you're going to gain 2 LP anyway.
So, do you want to gain 4 LP?
4 LP.
Or do you want to increase them wounds so you can get 3 LP? Or increase that wanted track?
I wish. Oh, and my persuader allows me to decrease the value of one. Oh, but you have it too. We can each decrease the value of each other's cards by 1.
Yep.
Is that just the
So let's
ability for
see.
all of them?
For the upgraded revolver,
The revolver, yeah.
Yeah.
because the upgraded rifle
Let's
is
see.
So wait, how do you get LP for gold?
Cashing it in at the bank.
You just get 1 per, or
Yeah, plus $20 per.
Oh,
I think we're gonna duel.
Okay.
All right.
duel, dual barrel.
Ready?
I unlocked all the Smash Brother characters.
Tie.
Oh, wow. All right, so Ty,
All right, this is
Ty
like
goes
war.
to the active
1, 2,
player.
3.
No!
Ty goes to the active player.
Shot her in the face. Thump.
What?
And a wound for Cindy.
If it was an
Give me a
NPC who was
card,
fighting,
though.
then the NPC would have won.
Give me a card.
So I gain.
2.
It's me.
That's
Oh.
not you. Yeah, we don't want Chris going up that high yet.
What? What's wrong with that?
And then you get. Your
Don't you
turn's
want
over,
me to
so you
win
get
this
2
game so
more.
I'll like it more?
Good point.
Stupid.
so now.
All right, so your ability is unlocked now.
Stupid Jason.
What's your
dueling me.
ability?
When you rob another player, you may steal 1 non-mount, non-weapon item that you do not already own, instead of half their money or gold nuggets. After you arrest another player, you may steal half of that player's money or gold nuggets.
Nice.
That's kind of cool.
Was that a
Wait,
fight? So
so-
you
was-
initiated a fight.
So that was a fight.
Yeah, so you can get on the on that card
You
there.
can place there if you want.
You can only get on one at a time, by the
Mm.
way. I mean,
So
one in a turn. You can,
Right.
You can't put both discs out in one turn.
But
so
you
if-
can play on both of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if I've reached a goal, how does that work?
You,
just flip it over.
reveal it. If you need to discard a card, you discard a card.
So I'm going to discard a card to reach a goal here. Discard
So you
1
wanna do like
poker
an
card
assembly
after
line of
winning a
candy
fight
cards.
outside of town to complete this goal.
So then he gets a legendary token.
Legendary.
So you just draw 1 out of this bag and put it face down on your board up top.
But you can look at it first.
I can look at it.
And then
And then you could just kind of set this off.
you're
to the side 'cause it
done.
doesn't
So
matter
he
anymore.
gets.
I already
2
gave him his
Okay.
points.
Yeah.
So then Philip can go ahead and go.
I can
Mhm.
go.
Get your starting resources.
$20, please.
I
$20
can just keep
for
a
mine.
pool of completed goals if you want.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Since
the
you have
3
the-
circles at the top of your thing. That's where you can put the legendary
10
token.
and a card.
Make sure the points are face
You
down.
changed your mind.
10 and a card. 10 and a card.
You're purple.
I am. Can you put me at one of the spaces surrounding that saloon? That's gonna be my turn.
Why is that your turn?
He's moving
Okay.
right here.
Oh, okay. So you're going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yep.
6.
Yep, sure, that one works.
That one.
Mhm.
Okay. Then
That's my
do you
turn.
get anything?
Nope.
Okay. All right. I'm going to.
Is that gonna? I think you can get to that space.
Well, it's 2. Okay. Whatever. He's still by the saloon.
Yeah.
All right.
No, that would be 5. That space is 5 for him.
Where were you?
Yeah.
Right here.
No, he was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sorry, I saw that line as a dividing space.
So I'm gonna take this in a card.
I think that happened to someone in like a run through I
All
watched.
right. And
too,
then
for it.
I'm going to spend $80.
A game mat.
Where are you?
at
oh,
the
you were
general
at the
store.
general store.
People, they're doing an
I
expansion
take it you're
Kickstarter
doing
for
this, Chris.
in January,
Yeah.
and people are like out the waz, like saying, "Please, a mat
A map. A
at,
legitimate
at
map.
like 120%, please."
For what?
Or like,
for the
hell,
board.
just make it an add-on
Oh.
item, okay? Don't even
What was
just,
that
like,
sound?
Something upstairs.
Yeah.
copy.
Well, yeah,
So-
yeah. I'm sure it would be an add-on item.
So instead of a board, it would be a mat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And they can fix that one line at Dixon Creek there.
Oh yeah, it's super annoying.
It's like, Dixon Creek is its own little town.
And yeah, and Dark Rock too is pretty. Like there's the crease in the board that goes through it that makes it difficult.
Melissa brings up something. Did he pass a bandit?
That you have to
Oh,
stop and
you're
fight.
Oh
right.
yeah, yeah.
Fight
You gotta
them.
stop and fight bandits. Your movement ends at the bandit.
So that
Oh.
actually hinders your ability. Well, he could get to the red fall. No, he was here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4,
No.
or 1, 2, 3. So you would be able to get to the spot Colin tried to take you to. Yes,
And then
1. I know.
Okay.
I know. Sorry.
But you have to fight it now.
Melissa, stop paying attention.
No, I'm glad she is because we're totally like
Okay.
not paying attention.
All right. So 2 for you.
And I love the text on the cards because it like does good things.
Hey.
I haven't seen what he has. I'm just telling him the text is cool. He can still make it to the thing for his next turn. He just is where Colin thought he would go. No,
Can
no,
I-
you're good, Melissa. Thank you.
Can
Keeping
I?
us honest.
Will you allow me to like? I realize the money and stuff I want. I want the extra $10. Is that gonna be?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Did you look at that card?
I did, but yeah, you can shuffle it.
Here, we'll
That
just
made
put
no
OC down.
decision on that. I'm only purely. I didn't see. I couldn't see the prices.
It wasn't an ace, so I'm putting it back. I kid.
Philip's the only one not on a track.
Excuse me. Distracted. All right, I'm ready.
All right. Fight. Fight him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him.
Oh my gosh!
We got a 10 and a jack.
Oh
You know
wait,
you're supposed to
Was
yeah,
that
you're
a
supposed to-
simultaneous?
No, like the 10, the jack was the card I was putting out.
Okay.
It's
sure it
the
was.
highest card.
Okay, so what's the 10 say?
10 says you may immediately cancel this fight and initiate another fight. If you do, the other player draws 1 poker card. Place this fight card and any others you drew beneath the deck in random order before drawing new.
All right, so hand me both
Fight
of those. I'll
cards.
give you 2 new ones.
That's a good. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Gosh,
See, the
Phillip,
text is really cool on those cards, isn't
pay
it?
attention on your turns. Jeez.
I knew what I was doing.
He's tried to sneak by a bandit. There is a character, his legendary ability, he can travel in these mesas, which no one can.
All right.
Ordinarily.
So while they're figuring out their stuff, if I buy items, I can't equip them and use them, can I?
They are
They're
equipped
equipped
when you buy them.
immediately.
Okay.
But most often they're not going to affect you while
well,
you're at
like
the general store.
movement stuff.
wait.
It's
Yeah.
like now.
This is a fight.
Yeah.
What does that do
This is
again?
a fight. At the start of the fight, look at 2 random cards in the targeted player's hand.
Oh, yeah.
Player.
hmm
That's an NPC.
Oh, true.
Yeah, non-player. Yeah.
He is a non-player.
It is in the name.
Jason, you are a non.
You are non-player.
You are non.
Oh, because that's on your rifle, right?
I'm alright.
Oh, right.
What'd you get?
Right?
Nothing.
Ready?
Oh,
Alright.
It's not my turn
Here you go.
yet.
Yeah. I guess
What does the ace do?
It's an ace.
He
instead of
gets.
10.
He can take either this, or a point. He can take a
So-
legendary point, a martial track, or a one-to track.
If he
point.
wins,
No,
The other player in the fight gets it.
mm,
Oh.
they just get it. So what do you want?
But you're also gaining a wound.
I am also gaining a wound.
So if you take this, you'll get $20. If you come here, it's a point. If you go there, you get an LP at the end of your turn.
And if you go on the martial track, you can also go after these 2.
she said you don't have to be on the Marshall track.
I'm
to
just
go
saying
after
you
it.
can
Don't.
start advancing more on that. So
Yeah, I'll take the $20. I'll go with Marshall.
'Kay.
$20.
All right, and then you move for your last 2 over to here.
It just puts you further in that direction.
All
is
right.
what I
Now
was
it's your
saying.
turn, Chris.
Now it's my turn finally.
I've already
so I
put
drew
you there.
I drew $20. I spent $90 at the store to get the Peacemaker or Peacekeeper and the Workhorse.
Nice. That was one action.
That was one action. And then I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. And then for my third action, I will get 2 tokens. I
Oh,
have the
right, because you have the workhorse that lets you do that.
that's my turn.
And
I
you
get
can look at the tokens if you want.
I get 1 point for being wanted, and then I'm done.
All right, Colin.
Okie dokie. So,
Artichoke.
yeah.
Avocados.
Love it.
Sorry. Super loud.
I watched that last week.
Oh, did you?
That's why it's
Do you
kinda-
I
have
want to
any
watch it
cards?
again.
Do you have any poker cards?
Nope.
What happens if you fight somebody and they have no poker cards?
They just lose.
Guess what I'm doing?
Oh my goodness.
I think Jason's getting arrested.
All right, so I am going to.
Oh.
I'm going to gain 2 poker cards. Or do I have room to take on 2? Yes.
I mean, you could always spend them this turn. Because it's at the end of your turn.
That's
you
true.
discard
yeah,
them.
All right, so
You should just do that anyway. After cards are revealed.
Oh, yeah.
all right, so I'm going to discard a provision.
No.
It's the second one. There you go.
Ace is considered high card.
Yeah.
What if Cindy like throws down a 2?
Would it be a 1?
It would be a 1, but then would that make it an ace? So
No,
now
it
a
does.
high
It's
card
not going to
again?
wrap. No. All right, so I discarded it at the rail station. So I am going to complete this goal. And so I will draw 2 tokens out of here and choose what I like. Okay, and then I will.
That was your first action?
No, that was just completing a goal.
But isn't discarding provisions an action?
I was doing it as the goal, not as an action.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So let's see. I think
I'm wanted, but I'm not that wanted.
I'm gonna go.
He's wanted, but he's not
1,
wanted.
2, 3.
Like, I'm as wanted as when I started
Don't
this
you
game.
dare take my idea.
Do it.
What,
Do it.
Jason?
Yes, I hate you so much.
Well, maybe you should keep your mouth closed.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. We're not paying any attention. We're so distracted.
So many people are focused on goofing off. I'm kidding. All right.
Hi, Philip.
I
Have we
hate
met?
So you have no cards, right?
I can't believe you're doing that to your own wife.
I hate you so much.
How did you get down there?
This is the Wild West,
You
sir.
are so mean.
There's a reason they call it the
Take your
Lawless
stinking
West.
$20.
All right. So
That's blood
Take
money.
your $20, you
Alright.
dork. You give me this. Half your money.
Wow.
Yeah.
Round it up.
Yeah. So
why do I get $20?
He's at 80, 90, so 50.
No, he just gets a Marshall point.
you get
Yeah.
20.
Oh yeah, from gaining the Marshall point.
Yes. And then
I was asking
Jason's
why, and you weren't saying
here.
anything.
Hey, but you're off the one. Oh, wait.
You are. You're off the one.
he is.
He gets a wound, too, right?
Yeah.
He does.
Oh,
Boom,
that's
boom.
right. I got shot in the ass too.
All right, and
You shot me in the ass.
So mad at Colin right now.
You should rob him. Rob him.
Rob
Rob him.
him.
I don't want to
Rob
go
him.
Marshall.
Rob him.
I
Duel
like
him.
being. I
Duel
mean, I
him
don't want to
then.
go wanted.
Duel him. Get some points.
So
think
then
I
arrest
will.
him. Don't rob him. Arrest him.
We can't.
I can't.
Because
He's
not on
wanted.
the wanted track.
all right.
I just wanted the
and
Marshall point.
Let's see.
Just duel him.
I don't get Marshall points for dueling. I just
Yeah,
get
but you get
legendary
point. You get victory.
get
I'm
more
points.
gonna come over here.
You get to wound him and get legendary points.
All right, so Chris, you get the draw for the bandit. 2
Okay,
cards.
2 cards.
No, 2
I
cards.
shouldn't have
Oh.
announced my plan.
Colin,
You know, there is that.
I would
This
like.
is where you say, "Hi, I'm Cindy. Have we met?"
I would like to remind you of something.
You're sleeping on the couch tonight.
Oh,
Happy New Year!
No kiss for you.
You're gonna
I-
wake up on
You
the
can sleep in
couch.
the basement with the cats. How's that?
Ooh.
That's punishment.
That
Okay.
bed's kind of nice.
It is.
Well, I mean,
I kind of miss it.
do you ever want that friggin' frame put together?
We don't have a box spring.
That
And
will fit down the stairs.
We have to
Alright.
build some sort of contraption so that
Ooh,
the,
both
So,
because the
queens.
frame
so that means I
it
win,
has
right?
to have a
'Cause
box
I'm
spring
the
or the mattress just
NPC.
falls right through.
Yeah.
well, no, it's
You
got
we
draw
have
a
to have,
poker
like,
card, though.
plyboard.
3 legs on the
Yeah.
bottom.
Yeah,
Well,
we have to
I
build
canceled
like
the
a
effect on
plyboard
the
like
card.
base or something to it to keep it so the
Did this get?
mattress
Are
will
we
stay
starting in?
on top.
You
Just-
just put them
That's-
on the
well, that's
bottom
why
in a
it's not
random
put
order is what it says.
Okay.
All right.
I just want to
so
get rid of it though. I want
I
a
got
different bed frame.
wound. Golly day.
Nice, nice. So we both played queens.
Did you lose?
He lost.
Oh wait, hang on.
Hallelujah.
Maybe
But
it's like I may.
the queen
Oh,
that-
I may. I may.
Ah.
You may
so
what?
The card was the other person gets a poker card and he can't play the cancel.
Oh.
Let's see. So I still got 4 cards in my hand. Good. I'm good. All right. So
That
I
was
did
your
not.
third
I did not
action.
win that. So.
Did you take
yeah.
a wound?
He did.
I
I
did.
see it.
So I am done.
D-U-N done.
Give me.
Something my mother would tell me very often if I would act out in public. Remember, you go home with me.
Give me 10 and a card.
In my defense, I was already thinking it. You just verbalized it.
Doesn't matter.
Crab battle.
All right. I'm
Some
going
sort of cave deep.
mining.
Gold.
I like
gold.
One, two, three. I can't fight the sheriff. Darn it.
You can.
No.
She can't fight the sheriff.
Philip has nothing of use to me.
Ouch.
Well, like, you don't have, I just
Wow.
want the gold. Although Colin doesn't have any gold either.
You don't need a motive for revenge, okay? Revenge is its own motive. She gonna get you.
Dueling you.
She gonna get
Oh, she gonna get you. She gonna do it. Light him up.
Let's do this. Let's do
Light
this.
him up.
Do I gain a card for in the duel?
you. Starting a duel?
No.
Oh wait, hold on. Can I do this differently?
Rob him.
No, hold on.
Did you get your starting stuff?
I'm going 1, 2, 3.
Aw.
I'm playing this to move an additional 2 spaces to move there.
I was ready.
And then I'm going to the bank and I'm depositing these gold nuggets
There we go.
for 3 points and
$60.
$60. I think I have more than my money limit though.
Yeah,
What's the
so
money limit?
120.
120.
So you'll lose any excess.
No, it's 20. No, I'm good. So that's 6. That's 80. I'm at 110. I gotta spend some money. Guess where I'm going?
To the cabaret.
No, it's on the other side of the board.
The cabaret is right there.
No, it's not. That's the saloon. Cabaret's over there.
Oh, there's 2 saloons
at
and
the-
1 cabaret
Correct.
and 1 bank.
So
And there's 2 general.
whose
There's
turn
2
is it?
general stores, 2 saloons, 1 bank, 1 hospital.
Are you done?
Yeah, that was my third action.
So it's Jason's turn.
Sorry.
What are you doing there, Jay Noltz?
I'm gonna get 10.
Go rob Cindy.
I'm not robbing the
Go
bank.
rob Cindy.
I'm gonna get.
She's got all
gonna
that.
rob me.
She's got a Jason. He's right there at the bank. or
Actually,
at
it does say to do the arrest action, you have to be a martial player.
Oh.
Really?
Mm-hmm. For fighting the bandits, it's may not necessarily be true. But
Jason, go move to her and rob her. Look at all that money she's got. Draw 2 cards for your.
Oh my
No,
word!
you got. Oh.
Y'all are so
Cindy, that this is actually what the game wants. It wants this amount of interaction.
It wants you to rob.
Besides, y'all have played it before, so we have to team up against you. And I don't know how to stick it to Colin yet.
I didn't do so well in my in the 5-player game. I whooped Colin in our 2-player though.
Is it? The spaces on here are so weird.
Yeah.
They really are. Where are you going?
I'm trying to get to the
I
bank.
both like it.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so I guess
So you have to take 2.
Oh wait,
move
hold on. That's 2
well,
actions
That's 2
though.
move actions is what you've just done.
Yeah,
you're now
because you
left
don't
with
have an
1.
animal.
and I'm gonna rob you.
Did you get your 2 cards to start?
No, I didn't.
Like to start your turn?
No, I
Because you
didn't.
can get 20, 10, and a card. I figured you'd want the 2
I
cards.
was,
If you're gonna...
I was trying to get the 2 cards, but
There we go.
they're all the way over there.
Somebody squealed when we were talking about that.
You're so mean to me. I hate mean games.
But it's a Western game. Isn't a Western game supposed to be mean?
You do get mad at me in Carson City too.
I do. I love that game so much.
You
Alright,
probably shouldn't play Root then.
I don't think I will like it.
I don't know if I like it.
She does. She doesn't
Ready?
like.
I've only played it once,
the
but I wasn't.
asymmetry.
That was Root's another one of those like I don't understand the hype.
Hmm.
So
Like, it's
gain
cute.
1 wanted
It's a
level
cute
point
war
No,
game.
that's only if you use it as an action.
Oh. Well, I'm reading from.
No, he's
from-
reading from the win
yeah. So you
condition.
gain 1 wanted point, and you steal half of my money. So it's
Round it up.
Hey,
or
Cindy.
gold nuggets. You
you're-
could choose gold nuggets.
no gold
She
nuggets.
has no gold nuggets.
So I have 20, 40,
Hey, Cindy,
60,
you're,
80,
he helped you spend all that
110.
money, so you didn't have to. You
Boom,
don't have to
yeah.
worry about your limit.
That's right. Yeah.
See, I did you a favor.
God, she's coming straight for me.
Woohoo.
Good thing I get a turn before then.
I would like
And
to
then I
state-
lose a wound, so that's good.
gain a wound.
No, I'd lose a wound.
Oh, you have a card that lets you. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Because I'm bulletproof, apparently.
I just want to put out there for the
And
record.
too bad my our revolvers both cancel each other
Yeah.
out. So whatever.
Just want to point out for the record, I've left every single one of you alone.
Mhm.
Me
I
too,
almost
I've
came.
just-
I
Me
almost
too.
went
I've just
to you.
instigated stuff.
That's right. I just got a big old mouth.
I still got like. No, wait, it's your turn now, right?
It is, yes.
So you're one.
So at the end of my turn is when
Oh,
the
did you
hand
get a
size
point?
limit comes into
No.
effect, correct?
Yes, the
Okay.
money
Your
limit is
turn your turn
always
over.
on, but the card limit, yeah, at the end
Okay,
of the turn.
gotcha. So
What are you getting? Money or cards?
I'm gonna pull 2 cards.
Thank you. Chris.
pokering.
Pokering.
Pokering around.
Poke her
And
face.
then,
Poke
and
her
I'm going
face.
to $10 and a poker card, please.
What's that for?
No.
He's
He's
anteing $10,
anteing
and I need a
Oh.
10. I need
He's
yeah,
saying, "Here's my $10. Now give me a poker card."
4 from
Colin, do the
And then
flop,
somebody has to be the
Why did you
dealer.
get a poker card?
and Jason gets 4.
When you at the saloon, you pay $10 and you draw a poker card.
Oh, I didn't draw poker cards whenever I was playing poker.
I thought I gave them to
Well-
you.
I just anteed up the 10.
Ooh, this should be good.
Oh yeah, Jason has his hand.
There's about to be a bunch of white hoods up in here.
What?
Excuse me?
There's 2 kings.
Oh my word.
So if someone has one in hand, is what he's
Oh
getting
my
at.
word. Oh my gosh, I saw a thing.
Not
Somebody
very
said so.
Oh,
I went to
yeah.
I went to the beach at night and thought that I had accidentally run into a secret KKK meeting. Turns out they were just folded up beach umbrellas. And it really,
But
truly,
yeah, the
it
umbrella
really,
like, goes all the way
truly
to
looked.
the ground.
ground.
Yeah.
It seriously
Philip,
looked like
Philip,
people
you need to
wearing
turn-
the
you need to
white
tell your
like,
camping
capes, You
joke.
know,
That's
it was
boring.
camping joke.
hilarious.
The one about running.
Oh. Yeah. Oh no, that's. I'm playing poker. I can't do anything with that card yet. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna suck, but okay, sure. All right, you ready?
Ready.
King and 2 6s. King, 2
Who's-
kings, 2
2
4s.
kings, 2 4s.
Yep.
So
Philip-
Philip wins.
Philip wins, so $50. Those get discarded,
And you get your 10 back.
and I get my 10 back.
And you get a point, a
Oh my
legendary
gosh.
point.
I get a legendary.
Legendary point.
How's it feel to be on the board?
It's feels good, Cotton.
It's a bold strategy.
Cotton does typically feel good.
Oh, here we go. Oh shoot. Okay.
Oh my god, I can just see from. Oh my gosh.
Should we show this to the stream?
It's hilarious. I don't even know. Can they see?
Nah, there's too much glare.
Yeah. It was hilarious.
The
Although
glare
I
went
will
away as
say-
she pulled it away, so go back and pause if you want to see it.
So I will say I went to search for because I didn't know how else to search. I just did KKK beach umbrellas and it autocorrected to KKO. I didn't even realize it until I hit search and it came up with all these Amazon search results for beach umbrellas.
They're just like tall white beach umbrellas.
With the double in the middle.
I mean, I was about to be in that list until you said beach umbrellas.
not that
So
tall.
I'm gonna move just enough spaces to
Not
be at the
really.
general store. I am going to finish a goal. Put me back where I was. Discard 1 Parker card after winning a game of poker at the Red Falls
Parker
Saloon to
card?
complete this goal.
No, he was there. Yeah.
Saloon. Yes. All right.
So give him the bag.
All right. So that. Getting rid of that.
You got rid of an ace. Wow.
Well, if you like the abilities on other cards,
True. The
Exactly.
abilities are nice.
Ace is a high card, but the ability isn't
There we go.
very flexible.
Legendary token. All right. So then I discard. All right. And then.
I think there's the most of 2s in this bag.
I'm pretty sure the regular poker cards just go in the discard that you.
Well, yeah, we got the regular
Shuffle.
poker cards.
Yeah, he's got
face
him.
up.
He's got him
Yeah,
face up,
just
so
to
it's,
save space.
it's taking up space.
Okay,
When it
so
comes
yeah, okay, so now I'm going to the general store.
Move him to
General
the
store?
general store, babe.
Yes.
General store.
So you watch it too.
Can I see the store?
That's our favorite show. We've seen it like 5 times, and we're currently watching it.
So that's the end of your
Nice.
turn, right?
Yeah, this will be the end of my turn. I'll
Okay.
just buy everything I have.
What
to.
bugs me
Are you
is I've
spending
watched a couple
$80?
of like
More
rules
than likely.
tutorials
So,
for this
okay, I'm gonna wait
for this
then.
game. The base game, like that, the stand comes with the base game,
Mm-hmm.
but not everything in there is from the base game. 3 slots are empty if you only had the base game. We're
Why
like,
are we have
it
items
bugs
down
me.
there?
These are if you complete certain things. Like I think they're usually the fight ones.
Okay.
Can I go ahead and start my turn while he's buying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna get 2 poker cards.
Yeah.
Good eye, Melissa. Good eye. Just trying to keep us honest.
Yeah.
Right on.
Well, it does because they are putting it back
Round.
under there. It's just
Yeah.
because Chris is handing them to Colin face down, but then Colin flips them over. So it
It
does.
sucks.
Look like
I need to do something, but I can't. I don't think I have enough movement.
Just hear Colin over there just mumbling to himself.
He's reading the rules.
I was curious if it stated whether or not
Oh,
this is
okay.
considered
Yeah, I'm
a
good.
location outside
So,
town. 'Cause earlier I said it
Is
wasn't.
fighting an action,
Fighting, yes.
Yes.
and you have to
well,
fight?
if you move into a
If you
bandit
move into
spot,
a
that's just
bandit spot,
automatic. That's
yes.
not an action.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Because I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3.
So that would, yeah,
So
that happens automatically. That's not an action.
okay,
It's it.
all right.
It ends
so
your movement if you
he
had any
plays.
Yeah.
All right. I need you to play the dude.
I'll play the dude. 40.
I'm the dude playing the dude
Disguised as
the
another
other
dude.
I think Chris is gonna wrestle or wrestle.
Wrestle?
Wrestle. He's gonna wrestle some
No,
cattle.
wrangle. No, Russell. Russell is the word.
Abilities activate
Right.
Pin you
automatically.
again.
The abilities on the cards activate automatically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
Fight. All right.
The other player in this fight gains 1 wound and discards 1 poker card. But Chris did win the battle, so
You
he.
can read so fast upside down. That's crazy.
Habit.
So you,
Hi there.
Chris, you gain an LP or a Marshall point. I'm guessing you're gonna take an LP.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
So
Bandit's gone.
did you give me the point?
I did give you your LP.
So
yeah.
I'm at 5, right?
Yep.
Nice.
Put
So
that
and you
on
still
your-
have 1 action left, right?
I have 2. I
put that
only
on your
moved.
resume. I can read upside down.
Oh, right. You were taking cards. I was just watching you take your
Yeah.
cards.
Are you
my
upside
bad.
down or is the text?
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3,
Are you wrangling?
and then
I
I'm
mean,
gonna,
rustling.
I'm gonna wrestle. Russell, sure.
And you can
alright.
do both of them.
Yeah. So I gave 1 wanted point. Oh, that doesn't count as an action.
Here's my money.
I get 1 wanted point, not
Did
per, just
you
1 in
dropped on
general,
there?
right?
I did.
Okay.
It's not per token, right?
It's like, yeah, I spent all my money.
Oh, discard 1 cattle token, gain 1 wanted point. So I should get 2.
Yeah,
Yes.
you would.
You'd get 1 per cattle, and
Yeah.
then
So
the
you draw a
rewards.
poker card. Now.
Okay. And then I'll just say I discard that one for a goal. I
He
need
gets
Oh,
the
yeah,
legend.
it's right here.
a legendary token. I need to,
After you gain this, lose it.
and then I gain a gold nugget, and I get an additional wanted point.
Oh, after you gain the whiskey? Is that what
Yes,
you're...
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
I need an additional wanted point for the token.
Okay.
I'm putting a bullet like right here.
So your cattle will go face down.
Yeah.
Oh, they put them back? Oh.
Well, yeah, they're blue cattle.
Thematically speaking, the rancher does have the cattle, but
Colin said he'll take the extra cards, Chris.
yeah, I'll
the-
just
your
stick them here
discarded
because
goals.
it's not going to do anything over there. I mean, you have the space for it, so it
Oh.
doesn't affect you as much.
I get an additional wanted point
Because
I've got the peacekeeper. You get an additional wanted point after you rob a player of Russell.
Draw
Nice.
another
Poker
poker
card.
card.
Nice.
card.
That was really good.
Poker.
Oh yeah,
Parkour.
Parkour.
your ability's active. I
He
just
just
realized that.
read that.
Yeah. After I end a move action in a space with 1 or more players, a player of your choice in that space must give you $10 or a poker card.
So now you have one more action.
Have a giant bullet on my head.
Now, you said that the rustling happens automatically, right?
Yeah,
babe?
so I have one
Mhm.
more action.
It's just weird because it's under the ranch action space. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's where it takes place.
Yeah.
All right, martial players, we need to target Jason.
Why not Chris?
Well, Chris too, but Chris is behind Jason.
Oh yeah,
Only until I end my turn.
yeah. Then
That's true. We need to target Chris.
Can I just go turn myself into the sheriff?
Can
Too
I
bad you
turn
can't, like,
myself in
fly
for the
across the
reward?
Yeah.
You're on the opposite side of the board as Chris.
Hmm.
this is a permanent ability, isn't it?
The miner's map.
Yeah.
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 All right, for my last action, I'll gain 2 actions.
So you have 2 actions.
All right, so
No using a wish for more wishes. I can't bring back the dead. It's not a pretty picture. I don't like doing it. I can't make anyone fall in love.
How much have you seen that movie?
It sticks with you.
It does stick with you. Last time I saw it when I was like,
You're just not good at remembering.
I'm not
movies.
good at remembering movies at all.
all right, I'm gonna make myself maybe a little. I don't know. Hold on. What do I got card wise?
nah, light him up, dude.
I know you need to go to the one saloon to
No.
Bri-
get
brighten
your
that target
goal.
on your head.
Yeah.
I'll click up the contrast. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
I just can't do mine. I hate these things so much.
You chose which one to get rid of at the beginning.
I know because I liked it the least.
Oh my.
No, I think I'm just gonna make it myself a little harder and go 1, 2, 3, and then roll.
Golden money.
So
So
gold.
1
and-
nugget, $10.
Now I just got an even bigger target on my head,
Pretty much.
and then that's my turn.
All right, Colin. Oh, you get 2 points.
Woo!
All right. Well, conveniently, he moved closer to me.
True.
And Philip.
I kind of just went for the middle of the board.
Okay. So I am going to...
Although I guess I didn't really, because it's,
It's
whatever.
4 spaces away.
There was either that or just move twice. That was. I didn't have
Alright.
any money, or I would have gone and gambled.
I'm going to get 10 and
Come at me,
card.
bro. I got 1 card.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to spend some money.
Are you going to spend 80
I'm going to try to.
so
yeah.
we can complete that goal?
All right. So
What'd you end up buying?
Story mode. I bought whiskey, miner's map, upgraded that, and bought a mule.
Wow.
You spent how much?
Spent 90. Spent all my money.
That's what Chris spent too.
Me too. I just bought a workhorse and the Peacekeeper.
I'm going to
This
get.
is a cult pacemaker.
I'm getting a Peacekeeper, and I'm upgrading my mule.
You're spending 80. Did you want to do this?
That'll trigger at the end of my turn.
Yeah, I'm just getting it ready.
Oh, he gains a... Okay. He gains a movement point.
And I can move 1.
Does the Mustang pop up 5 movement points total?
I guess.
Oh, he's not close enough?
Oh, darn.
Well, in order to fight him, it's an action, so you
Oh,
wouldn't be able to do
bother.
it anyway.
You should end your turn on a place that looks nice to entice me to come fight you.
Place
He'd
that
rather
looks nice.
arrest you, not have you fight him.
Yeah, but then it gets me out of cards, and then he can arrest me.
Oh.
See, I'm thinking for him.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you're funny.
I'm the dude inside the dude playing another dude.
Inside the dude.
Hey! What do you mean, you people?
Oh, man.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, you people?
Find a bandit.
He's a bandersnatch.
Ooh! No, it's Chris. Dang it. Jason, fight some NPCs. I want to do... Hold some,
I'm trying to,
I did
but
it
you keep
once.
following me.
You followed me that time, mister. You came to me.
You're at the bank. I kind of wanted to go there anyway.
Yeah, whatever.
Needed to rob it.
Exactly. Because someone stole all my
You stole
cash.
my money because you robbed me.
All right.
I didn't do it. It was Colin.
All right.
I was
I
going to.
am-
It was going to be you.
Doing that.
Mm.
Oh wait, no, sorry. So I'm making that into a 7.
Okay, so you get a Marshall point.
No, that says a reaction, but I'm playing it as a reaction in addition.
Oh,
'Cause-
you get 2 wounds.
Fantastic.
That's just fantabulous there, brother.
Brother.
So it says after you gain any what?
After I-
Any number of
Marshal or wanted points on my turn. Play this card from my
So
hand
you
to gain 1
so you're
LP.
gaining a Marshall point instead of an LP for your turn
for
for fighting the
for
bandit.
fighting the
You're
dude.
gaining a Marshall point, not an LP.
Right, I gain a Marshal point for that.
Okay. I mean, you can gain an LP instead if you want it. It's either or.
Yeah.
And
But
then
that
you
gets
gain-
me
and then-
2
Yeah, and
by
then
moving there.
and then you want another Marshall
And
point.
I gain another LP from this, but I get a Marshal point from this too.
Yeah, so you get $30 also.
$30.
And
Did you get
I
your
got
2
2
wounds?
wounds, so I'm
Yeah.
down to 2 cards, so I got to discard.
Don't forget to get your $30, babe.
Okay. Discarding.
So we
everyone
said
knows
you
I'm
just-
discarding.
You just stop at 3 wounds, right?
Correct.
Okay. Like even if you get 4, 5, or 6.
Correct.
Okay.
All right.
Gain your $30.
I'm getting it.
'Kay.
Take your turn.
Do you want me to read this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, I want to read it. I triggered it.
No, that's right. You
You're
triggered
such
it.
a baby.
I triggered it. I want to read it.
All right, Desperado. He's quicker than a jackrabbit, shooting side saddle and hollering like he had a snake in his boot. As he crouched behind
There's
a
a
hitching,
snake in my boot.
As he crouched behind a hitching post, you see the wanted poster with this fella's face on it. The reward for his capture just so happens to be the same for carting him in as buzzard food. All right, so we kept track of who's on this, right?
It
Yes.
was Philip, Jason.
No, Philip, me, and
Oh,
Colin.
sorry.
we
Philip,
just
Colin,
threw the
Chris.
tokens to the side.
We did.
That's yeah.
Sorry. It was Philip, Colin, and Chris.
So players that contributed to this, that's why it's important to keep them. may fight the Desperado, which draws 3 fight cards.
Oh, me.
Players that win gain 2 gold nuggets in addition to other rewards or penalties. And so
Oh, so the 3 of us can fight the Desperado.
You may,
Yeah.
it says.
May.
and it's
I
gonna,
am not, because I have 1 card left and then I am really wanted, so I don't need to be loading up on loot
All
with
right, so-
no cards.
so I will fight.
Here, hand me
So
the
Chris, you'll
NPC.
draw for the Desperado for me.
All right.
I hate this so much. I don't get to draw for Desperado for anybody. This game's boring.
Maybe you should have participated. Oop, that's upside down.
You'd be all right.
This is what happened to me when I played a 5-player before.
We'll
okay.
spawn
It was
and
very boring
spawn
for me.
bandits and C. by the way.
Oh, so it's my fault now. I'm just kidding.
What?
All right.
No. I've only
'Cause
played
it's
it 2.
5-5.
I've only played it 2
Okay,
and
so
5.
2 and 5.
You won, but
Yeah.
I played it in a fight, so I lose a wound.
So I have no idea how it plays it 4. I have, I'm glad you're.
But you gain a point.
because I haven't spent time with you in
Hooray.
a long time.
Con
Alright.
gets a point.
I get a. It's a legendary point.
Yep.
Awesome.
Are we there yet?
All right. Are you?
What was the fighting the Desperado? Oh, just he draws 3 cards.
Yeah. So
So are
you
you
know how
fighting
Jason
it?
would
So
be.
did you get 2 nuggets or did you lose?
He lost.
Okay. Did you? Oh, you can't take any wounds. Oh, you healed though.
Yeah.
He played the bulletproof.
So I lost a wound.
That's good.
was a net gain for me.
will. Yeah, I will fight the Desperado.
So Jason takes 3
So
cards,
Jason
right?
takes the 3 cards to fight. Remember, I've done nothing to you.
That means nothing.
That means I'm the Desperado. I'm not Jason.
He has a point.
All right.
I have not done nothing. I haven't done anything.
That's
to
right. You've
an-
not done nothing.
I have not done. I
You've
ain't
not
done
done
nothing to
I ain't
nobody.
done nothing to nobody.
And like, look, everybody's gonna come after me.
I can move the sheriff up to 3 spaces.
So we just put 1 card down.
Just 1 card down.
I'm
Going
just
for
robbing
high
the
card.
rich and giving to the poor
All right,
here.
you ready?
Ready.
You ready? Where you go?
Do you want to take care of Jason?
Yes.
I mean, you can fight him with the NPC deck if I move the sheriff there.
Dang it. Oh well, that's fine. I mean, I could have.
No. Okay.
The other player in this fight discards 1 poker card, or fine, whatever.
Aha!
I gain a poker card. If you discard this card for any reason other than discarding down to your hand size, draw a poker card.
Are you just discarding that free will, or?
Well, no, I'm being
Oh, okay.
told to discard
Yep,
it. Yes.
yep.
yes.
Good.
All right, so I win the fight.
So you get 2 gold nuggets.
I get 2 gold nuggets and a poker card.
And any
And
regular
any
benefit
other
you would.
for what, just winning
So
a
what?
fight?
Martial point or legendary point?
Yeah, it counts as a bandit fight.
Counts as a bandit fight.
So yeah, gain a LP or a martial point. So martial point will get you $20. LP obviously gets you, points on the point.
All right. And
I will gain the $20.
So martial point.
1 martial point, por favor.
Hey.
Senora
So $20 for Philip.
Cindy Lou Who.
I'm taking 2 poker cards.
Poker cards. Poker cards. Does that count
what?
as a goal?
What?
It was a fight outside of a town.
Yeah.
I'm in a town.
Are you, yeah, you're in a town. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in a town. I'm in a town. I have that goal too.
Okay. So what is like win a fight in
That's
town?
win a fight in a town.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So now I draw 2, and then I keep 2 from the 3 that I have.
Yeah.
Okay. And I got to look at the bottoms, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Jason, I'm arresting you.
She's attempting to arrest you.
I'm attempting to arrest
Of
you.
course.
Jason, my partner in crime.
Okay.
I don't know you.
You ready?
Yeah, but we are partner, or we are
associated.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
we are fellow criminals. We hang out at the clubs
Okay,
together.
So then I'm also playing this reaction. So I gain a martial point for
Now the
arresting
club is
him.
on a jet. Now
And
club is
then
rich.
Did you arrest
I
him?
gain an LP. For yes, so I arrested him.
He goes to jail.
So I get
Did
20
take-
bucks too. Yeah, so you go to jail, you lose half your money, and your half your gold. Oh, you have
Half
no
of
gold.
Sydney's money.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Oh, but then
Round it
I
I'm supposed to get 2 gold
discard.
nuggets.
Oh yeah.
So I get to discard a poker card after. Here, I'm discarding a poker card because I won a fight in town. So give me a thing. That's Jason's half of his money.
Quarter of Cindy's money.
Stupid.
All right, I've only got so many hands, so one thing at a time.
Hey, I had a lot of money before until that got taken away from me.
All right, so
All
Jason
of
is
them.
off of the track because he
Jason
was
is no longer
successfully
wanted.
arrested.
Yes.
So that was one action. So now I'm gonna go
Where's
1,
Bo?
2.
been
I'm gonna buy some
secured.
stuff.
Oh, the sheriff moved
Oh.
back to the sheriff's office, by the way.
I initiated a fight. Can I buy?
Which kind of undoes a little bit of the effort I was
I'm
trying
gonna buy
to get him to Chris.
I'm gonna buy provisions. If you'll hand me.
Thanks, Cindy.
Come on, Cindy, you got to spend 80. Come on.
No, I already completed that.
Oh, you did that. Okay. Oh, that's right. There's your 2. Yep. Oh,
And
so
then,
it,
so that was my third action. So it's me and Jason on this card.
Hey, buddy.
All right.
That's what she's saying.
This is Hell on Wheels. You could hear it from miles away, booming thunder across the flat red dirt. A plume of soot rose off in the distance as the train barreled through the mesa. Whether trouble came with it, well, that remained to be seen.
What?
Players that contributed to this gain one item with a value of $30 or less at no cost. Players that did not contribute to this lose $10.
oh.
So, and we
I'm-
have no
I'm
bondits.
okay-
We
I'm
have no
okay with
bondits
that.
to span, right? Oh, bondits spawn
Bonded spawn.
Bondits.
in B and C, but C is full, so they
We've
go
got
to
no
B.
bondage to span.
Put 2 bandits.
2 bandits.
Get them bonded
Stop!
on there.
I can't talk. Okay,
We got to
so
span them bondage.
so Jason, you and I can each gain an item of $20 or $30 or less at no
And
cost to us.
Oh, you don't have any money.
Yeah, I have no money.
Do you move the sheriff with that?
Yes, I do.
Does
How many
that
spaces?
include
3.
a horse?
Wrong person.
That's not the
Or a
sheriff.
gun?
Yes, so any item 30 or less.
I
You
want
can
a
get
shotgun.
mule, or you can get a shotgun, or you can get.
Wait, what's the
anything.
miner's map do, Philip? I can't
What's
read.
that? You can
Reroll
re-roll.
Okay, I'll take a shotgun.
I don't even care. Give me a shotgun.
What's better, mule or Mustang?
Mustang
What
goes
do you-
faster. Mule
Mustang's 50
carries
though.
more nuggets. Yeah, you can't get the Mustang,
Nougat.
But the Mustang adds more movement.
but you can't get the Mustang.
They're higher than 30.
Third.
That's $50.
Oh, it looks like 30 from over here.
It does,
All right,
doesn't it?
mule. Give me a mule. Mule me.
Mustang, Sally.
Moscow mule.
And now it's your turn.
Now it is my turn.
Hey, and you can be moving 3 now.
Oh, hey.
There you go. You can just roll on up and.
Yeehaw.
Let's do this.
2 additional gold nuggets. Let's see.
I need one more point. Gotta activate my ability.
Yeah, same. That's me.
Oh wait, that is you.
Oh, was I there?
Yeah, there.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So that's 2 movements.
So that's 2
Yeah.
movements.
Are you
and
you can't arrest him because you're not on the marshal track, but you can duel or rob him.
Or he
or
can
I can mine.
mine.
Yeah, he's on a mine.
Oh, there's a mine there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
I forgot
standing
there
on
was
it.
3 mines in the.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
What's up, fellow Western person?
Howdy.
We got
Please
Butch
don't
Cassidy
mind
and Billy
Boom!
the Kid.
2 gold nuggets.
That was good.
So that's your turn.
Yeah.
That is my turn.
Very.
I will take 2 cards, please.
Did you get your cards and/or money at the beginning of
Oh,
your
yeah.
turn?
No.
I don't think you did.
Give me 2 poker cards.
Remember, you have a hand limit. Oh, but you have none.
Just hey, you know what you could do? Look who's right near you. You're
Stop, Hey, stop tempting me.
not. You're not on the
Get
wanted
behind
track.
me,
I,
Satan.
go-
Get
I
behind me,
go
Satan.
first, and I can run away.
let him.
You
take all
could
the-
get on the Marshall track, move one space to the bandit, move back to Chris.
This is true.
Well, I get to go before he does.
He
This
makes
is
a
also
valid
true.
point.
I am going to gain a Marshall point.
2 legendary points.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I am then going to move to that mine. 1, 2, 3. All right. I am then going to
Ding,
prospect.
ding, ding, ding.
So that's your third action.
That's my second action. So this is
No.
my third action.
Yeah.
That is my third action.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Doesn't count.
Oh no! Homestead count.
I think it went under Chris, maybe.
I thought it went that way.
I thought it went that way too.
I don't know. I saw it roll towards Chris.
Oh yeah, it's under your foot now.
Oh. Actually,
I thought it went that way.
Smells like real gold now.
We need a dice tray or something.
You got one in front of you.
I know, but like
So we have like a small dice tray like right there. Fill
it's
that empty
directly in
space.
front of me is what it is. All right.
Golden
Nugget and
money.
So money and a nugget.
That was it.
I will then use my miner's map. After prospect for gold, you may reroll one of your prospecting dice.
Well, it's
No,
No,
that's
it's if you
instead
don't-
of
Instead
it's
getting.
if you don't
yeah.
take the result.
so if you got like an X, you could,
Oh.
you know, and
Or
didn't
if
like
you don't
that.
want the
or if
money,
you don't
you
want the
can
money, you just wanted
re-roll.
a nugget, you could do that instead.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try that.
I like where your head's at, though.
Right? It just
I-
says after you
so-
prospect for gold.
I
I've-
did that
I've been-
illegally. Our first
Yeah,
game.
I've been active on the forums.
Yeah,
so
'cause
I've-
does
all
not
the
say
rules
anything.
are
Our
posted
first
inside.
game, I kept re-rolling.
Well,
like
yeah,
that,
you
Philip.
prospected by rolling. You didn't get the stuff on it.
Aha!
$10 and a
10 and a
reroll.
reroll.
Someone's getting robbed.
10
10
and a
and a
reroll.
reroll.
Hey,
Ready
man,
to go.
how's it
Aw.
going?
You gonna be my new friend?
Gold.
Gold nuggets.
He likes gold. Now you are full on gold.
Mule.
Oh yeah, you can carry 6.
You done?
That is my turn.
Okay. What's the new story? What?
It's spend $80 or initiate a fight.
with
what's-
another player.
With another
Okay,
player.
fight with another
So my turn.
Yeah.
It is your
Give me
turn,
2
sir.
cards.
Are you fighting Jason?
I could fight.
You could rob
totally
him.
rob him. Yep. Get some more wanted points. You get in a 3rd tier.
It's true.
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to
do-
move 1, 2, and I'm going to rob Cindy.
I have no gold. What the heck?
You got
got
money.
money, though.
Got money.
Oh my gosh.
Got that money,
Not
honey.
that much.
You're at the general store, so I think his intent is to rob you and then spend it.
Oh, I shouldn't show him
Yes,
that yet,
not
'cause
yet.
he hasn't. I thought he had chosen.
You have chosen wisely.
Took a stinking wound.
And then I'm going to discard this card.
No, it's actually not. It's
Winning a fight in town.
Okay, he did it
You've
with purpose. He didn't
chosen-
do it just to be a jerk.
Poorly.
I mean, the jerk is probably just a bonus.
But I also gain an additional wanted point after I rob a player, so I get 2 points.
And you draw a poker card.
Ooh.
Hoo-hoo.
I already moved in one.
But you had already moved into
Yeah.
one. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
He was on the 2 spot.
Chris is up at 9.
So you get another legendary point or token. I mean.
Yes.
Yes. So he gains 2 tokens out of the bag
Yes.
and can choose 2 from the 3 currently in his hand.
Correct.
So that was 2 actions.
Are you playing to that goal?
Yeah, sure.
He initiated a fight with another player. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that?
Well, that
just
was
look at it.
terrible.
Just look at it.
Oh, get like one of the same you already had?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I was just like not.
That's from something I saw.
Look
It
at
was
this,
like a
look at
little
that.
skit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at this, look at that. Mm-hmm.
Are they just like 1s, 2s, and
at it.
3s? Or is there like a negative?
Um,
in
so
there?
I did
Just 1s, 2s, and 3s? Okay.
2 actions. My 3rd action, I'm going to play Manhunt. If move the sheriff up to 3 spaces, if I'm a wanted player, gain a legendary point. And I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Wait, did you move him through Jason's? Oh, Jason's not wanted. Okay.
Yeah.
Get the hell away from me.
Yeah. All right, and then that's
Was that your
discarding.
turn?
Yes, so I get 3 legendary points now. And I think that's it. That's okay. You guys have like all the gold. So like all like Philip needs to do is to go to the you can get like what? A gold per or a legendary point per
Per
Legendary
gold.
per
yeah.
gold.
Okay. So I will get 1 and 10. I'll get 2.
I purposely didn't get a lot of money because I was afraid that someone was just going to come in and arrest me. So
All right.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
This max out of 5?
I think he said 6.
6. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. On the 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bandit.
There was no way around it.
Bandito. That's how I was earlier.
I wasn't sure if moving the sheriff through there took out the bandit,
Oh.
but I'll just play it as if it didn't. Because I think it doesn't.
All right.
Bandit.
Fight.
Melissa,
Oh, I'm the bandit.
Melissa, you want to weigh in on that?
I don't think she's in. I don't know. I think she left because she said, "Have fun."
Oh.
And best of luck.
Oh, anyhow, yeah.
That's interesting. Okay.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't draw a card.
Alright, so I
poker
canceled the
card
fight.
after I gained.
Oh.
No,
Can I
I
have
may
a poker?
I may immediately
Can
cancel
I have
the fight.
a poker card for my provisions that I got? Thank you. Ow.
What is that doing?
You gain a wound and lose a victory a legendary
I'm
point.
canceling the fight. So we do another one.
Well, that's some high flying bull crap.
Did you get a card or whatever?
No, he doesn't gain a card.
You don't gain a card for canceling the fight? Ew.
Do I?
I thought that was the
Oh, is it?
because you're starting a brand new fight, so don't you?
I don't
well,
think you gain
don't
a card
gain a
for
card when you start a
fighting.
fight.
You don't.
Mm.
just for poker.
Oh, is it just for poker? Just for poker.
Flammo. All right. This doesn't do anything. What's that do?
Gain a wound and discard a poker card.
Me?
Yep.
Dang nabbit.
But you won the fight, right? Oh,
I played the wrong card.
You won the fight though.
All right. So I gain a wound.
Discard a poker card.
Yeah, discarding the rest of my cards.
The bandit goes away. Hey, you get a
2 martial points
Is
because
it
of this.
four-
So get me my 4 LP.
and $30.
Why'd you get 4?
30.
Uh.
Oh, he gets 4 LP because he landed there, and he gets $30.
Oh.
All right. So that was my second action. No,
See, this is weird
that was
because
my
like, there's
first.
no way we can you can force us down the wanted track, but we can't force you off the martial track.
Right.
That's kind of like thematically it makes sense, but mechanically kind of sucks.
Well, you guys gain points every
At
round.
the end of every turn, yeah.
yeah.
Have
We
been
only
doing
gain
that?
point. Yes, I have.
Yeah,
You
I've
have?
been paying
Okay,
attention.
just wanna.
That's how Chris is at 11.
All right. I am going to. What are the stipulations?
What?
Fight with another player. Well, I don't have any cards, so
And
Spend
spending
$80.
$80.
I'm gonna come here. Spend $10. So I heal and I gain 3 cards because I lost 3 wounds.
Here we go.
So that was your whole
Yeah.
turn, right? Okay. I am going to
Nope.
gain.
Oh, my hand size is increased by 1 now because my ability's active, and I gain
I think I'm
a
going
card
to
when I
gain a
contribute to cards.
card and $10. So then, while I'm at the general store, I will upgrade.
Since I'm here,
I'll upgrade my mule. Ham bones upgraded. And then I'm going to move 1, 2, 3.
yeah, I've heard of people describing it like kind of a rock paper scissors thing. Like wanted beats mining, mining beats martial, martial beats wanted.
Mm.
Did I say all 3 there?
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
I mean, it doesn't knock martial players off the martial track, but essentially, you might want to go and rob people if they're doing well in mining, so that'll kick you off the martial track.
Turn start. Turn start.
I know. I was looking at my card.
Oh, you're looking at your cards. All right.
Ah.
Carry on. Carry on. Philip, shut up.
What do you want for your start? That's what Philip was trying to say. Your starting bonuses.
Give me $10.01.
Okay. What do I have here? Oh.
Now I want to play Zaya because Zaya is this,
But
in space.
Yeah.
like Firefly, except for it's like this where you
Two
can
golden nuggets.
you can go in like Firefly
So you're
is
full up.
a free
you
flying
have a
one,
mule
but
too.
it's basically like picking up and delivering goods kind of thing. Zaya is like this in that you can choose different paths to go. Do you want to like be a pirate or do you want to be?
So that was
one.
Pirate.
1 gen.
I've heard the issue with Zaya, like the one issue that people have is like people's turns can take a long time.
So I'm gonna move.
I don't know why. I just know that's a common thing I've heard.
I mean, people's turns can take long here if they're.
2.
So they're not
three.
paying attention yet.
Oh wait, I forgot to do
4.
this thing, and I forgot to do this thing, and oh, I passed this bandit. I should have
4?
fought this.
That would be 2 actions.
Yeah, 2 actions.
Okay,
'cause
2
I
actions,
Did the
2
one
actions.
action.
Okay. So
Oh.
now your turn's over. So Philippe,
I would like to gain 2 poker cards, please.
Colin.
Yeah.
So he gets 1 and then shuffle.
1 shuffle and then 1. Por favor, senor.
No one's played poker in a while.
It's not worth it.
Is that like a beginning of the game strategy?
Well, I needed a quick cash to get to the general store to buy stuff.
Oh, hey, there we go. All right, so I am going to action. Move to any town space. I'm going to go to the bank.
Okay. Which one are
Please.
you?
Purple. All right. Then, while I'm at the bank, I'm going to deposit 5.
Dang.
Oh yeah, I love Fool's Gold. So you get 5 points.
I get 5
what?
points and $100.
Hey, and your ability activates.
My ability activates.
Hey, then you can go to the general store and on the next turn spend money.
Buy a whole bunch of crap.
If you still have that money.
If I still have it.
Oh, sorry.
What are you looking up, babe?
My poker hands are not that great, so.
Think about if the bandit should again there
That's
or not.
good to know.
I said my poker hands have not been that great.
That doesn't mean his cards are bad. It just means he hasn't been able to make anything in poker. So you have 1 action left,
I
Philip?
have 1
Okay.
action left. I am going to. I am going to, yes, go to the general store. By any means.
Which-
Yeah, I mean, done.
Do you want to land in the
done,
space with
but,
Chris?
Any,
that-
any open space. Okay, there we go. All right, that is my turn.
You said any open space.
All right. I'm going to take 2 cards.
Any Oakley space.
Handy. I really thought one of you was going to come arrest me.
Yeah, he's going to get 3 points this turn no matter what.
So, Philip, how many cards you have in hand? How many poker cards you got? 1? Who's black?
Oh,
That's Jason.
discard that card.
How many cards you got in hand?
3.
Okay. This is stick up.
Okay.
He's robbing you. Thanks for flashing me your hand, by the way.
Oh.
I get to see 2 of those cards.
This is
Did
a
you get to
robbery.
discard them or anything?
Nope, I get to look at them.
Okay. Is it random?
Mhm.
Oh.
I love that that joke started.
Oh. So I haven't seen that card.
Correct.
Okay. So discard it.
What?
Or gain a wound. At the start of a fight with another player, that player must discard 1 poker card or gain 1 wound.
Yeah, but I can discard any of them.
Okay.
I don't have to discard this one.
All right. I'm just saying, like, I've seen this one, so I know what you're going to be like.
That's true.
Should have done that first. But, like, my ability just activated.
I'm actually
I
just
didn't
going to take the wound.
No, he's taking the wound. He's taking the wound.
Says he's going to be getting rid of a card this turn anyway. Oh, but you have 3 cards. Your hand limit is 3 now.
All right, so
Ready?
Yep.
Go.
all right, so I win.
So he wins.
Yep. So give me 2 LP. And or no, excuse me. Actually, sorry, take that back. It would be 2 wanted points. Sorry.
So you actually get
An LP.
you still get an LP. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For each wanted point after
Gotcha.
9. You get that.
And then I wouldn't have gotten a wound, so that doesn't matter. And then I get half your money.
Yeah.
Doesn't the jack heal you a wound? Heal you one?
Yeah,
Oh.
lose 1 wound.
Okay.
There's a wound, yeah.
I thought that was only if.
It's a bonus.
Okay.
If it's played in a fight, cancel any wounds and lose 1 wound.
Okay. So that was 2.
So here triggering end game.
I am triggering end game. Let's move the marshal again, or the sheriff.
'Kay.
So 1, 2, 3. I get another legendary point, and then I'll end my turn and get 3 more.
And so we all get 1 more turn, right, Colin?
We finish the round and then we do 1 complete.
Oh,
'Cause I
he's the beginning of
I
the
started
round.
the round.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we all have 2 more
That
turns.
was that one.
except for
discarded.
Chris.
Correct.
Y'all can come arrest me now. I don't care.
I don't even care.
I don't even
care.
All right, Colin.
Oh, yeah, it's me.
Endgame has
Tell
been
them to
triggered.
take me. I serve my nickel.
So I'll get 1 more turn. Everybody's gonna get 2 turns except for me. I'll get 1 turn, right?
Correct.
Is that?
Yes, you'll get 1 more turn.
I'll get 1 more turn. Everybody else gets 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I took a wound because I got shot.
Oh, yeah, true.
Dang, I was hoping to end the game.
Oh, you
quicker than that.
initiated a fight. Do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Because I'm probably not gonna have $80 when it gets to.
Are you arresting him?
Well, I'm playing this at the end of my movement to give you a wound
Okay.
and look at your hand. Thank you. Wait, can I see that
Oh
card a little
man,
closer?
I've not
Your ability?
I've not been using it at all this game.
Oh, what is it?
It's
After I end a move action in a space with 1 or more players, a player of your choice in that space must give you
Give you
$10 or a
lose
poker
a
card.
Ah,
That's happened so many times.
It has. You're right.
can I see that a little closer?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting. Well, not that I'm at 5, but I forget about mine too when I play.
Okay.
I really didn't plan on going full outlaw. I was just like, I was thinking about like mining and like doing the sheep stuff and
All right. So
I think
now
they're cattle.
I'm gonna arrest you.
cattle, sheep, whatever.
Big difference.
So I will arrest you.
Okay. Oh, and you already know what's in my hand.
Yeah.
I thought you ended your
Wait, did
turn. I thought you said you.
No, he ended his
No,
movement.
he ended his movement.
Oh.
I didn't actually gain my stuff. I'm
Your
getting to
Okay.
starting cards, yeah.
Can I choose not to play a card?
Yeah. So you just automatically lose, but I have to choose my card first.
Okay. Because it's like, why play a card when I know he's gonna beat it?
Yeah.
Beat it.
Although I guess that yeah, okay.
If your food's cold, reheat it. Have some more
Okay.
chicken, have some more
So,
spam. It
all right,
doesn't
so
matter if
is
it's
that-
fresh or
Yeah, I'm
canned,
gonna keep that.
just
Would I lose
eat
half?
it,
And-
eat it.
A gold. Do I lose half nuggets and
Nuggets or
nuggets for
oh, wait,
arrest?
Oh,
It's-
half money and gold.
Technically canceled the fight.
No, I may cancel it.
Oh, sorry.
All right, so someone move red to the sheriff and wipe me off the
And-
wanted track.
The sheriff goes there too, right?
He's taking a nap. And I'm playing this.
So you lose your
After-
money rounded down
So,
and your nuggets.
I
I think.
gain
I use the lose the one nugget because it's rounded up.
I gain
as
2
half.
martial points. So I'm getting $80 and an LP on there.
2, 4, 6, 8. So 9. That'd be 45. So lose $50.
I initiated a fight with another player too.
Oh, it triggers.
And
You have one action left.
Fighting a bandit.
Yeah.
Fight him, bandit.
Oh, do
sorry,
I get
I gain a card.
I
'cause
gained a wound
contributed.
for losing for getting arrested, right?
Yes, you did get a wound.
Okay.
Blammo. Ouch, I gained 2 wounds.
Do you win though?
I did
Yeah,
win.
I played a 3.
So you get a legendary point.
Oh wait,
babe?
sorry. I cancel the effect.
What?
Yeah, that's the bonus.
Do you want a legendary
an-
point
against a
or a
bandit.
martial point? This is better for you.
Martial point.
Gracious.
And I actually got an additional martial point because of
Because of your peacekeeper.
So you gain an LP instead.
Oh, sorry, I didn't arrest a player there. So
Oh, okay. So still.
Back to 15.
His peacekeeper.
Well, did you gain the point for arresting him?
Yeah.
Okay, you did do that.
Why would you? You gain an extra. I activated Siri. Did you gain the extra?
We just
when I
Oh.
arrested
he just
him,
asked that and he
I
said
did
yes.
the bandit just there.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Okay, so that was my
That was your
third action. Yeah.
So it's Chris and Colin.
Why is there gold just like sitting out there?
That's because that was my gold that I
Oh, and we
lost.
haven't moved it back.
All right, jailbreak.
Nice.
Where are the other drugs going?
No, it's just first that you threw me in jail, and then it's like
Oh, yeah, yeah.
jailbreak.
The blast is deafening, directly followed by the unmistakable smell of dynamite. Likely it was stolen from a mine, the undisciplined tool of the prospectors to get the lead out and make their fortune. The gang spills into Main Street from the gaping hole in the sheriff's office like a swarm of hornets.
You're annoying.
Martial players that contributed to this gain 1 martial point, so I would be there.
Martial point.
Marshall point.
Yes,
Oh,
Yeah, he-
yeah.
But he's at the end.
Yeah.
And wanted players
Same with this one.
gain 1 wanted
And
point.
Chris is
But I'm on
nothing.
neither,
So you get nothing.
I
Players
get
that
nothing?
contributed to this with neither gain 1 LP.
Nice. I'll take it.
It got you. It covered you.
So there's nothing.
Oh wait,
for
sorry, something about the sheriff on there. Oh, and bandits.
Sheriff moves 6 spaces.
Bandits.
Bandits spawn in A, B, and C.
Unless you're there, right?
Yes.
spawn there.
Okay.
And
then
how
the
many?
sheriff
6
moves 6
spaces.
spaces.
Ooh.
There's
Let's
no
see.
point, really.
Oh, he won't move because no one's on the wanted track.
Oh, true. So now it's my turn.
Yep.
I'll gain 20
I
bucks.
like this game. It's exciting.
20 bucks.
Do you think we can finish it in 30 minutes?
Oh yeah, we're almost done. Hopefully. Well, if everybody takes their turns right.
He's gonna have one more turn, so think about your turns ahead of time.
I'm here, bro. I'm here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Did you see? She's like, if everyone plays their turns right, and I was like,
$10.
$10.
$10 and an extra action. So then I am going to
Swing and a
spend
miss.
this to move to any town space. I'm going to the saloon in Red Falls.
What? Yellow?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the
The saloon?
yeah.
Which
Cards.
No, the other one. Yeah. So then I discard provisions and I get this thing.
Okay, where's your provisions?
You kind of got to do that.
All right. Oh, yeah,
I discard provisions. Where is it? I already discarded it.
And I left it right there.
Is that the?
That was
is
only
it-
2 actions technically.
Didn't you get actions or something too?
Yeah, so I have an extra. So I still have 2 actions left, I think. Right?
I don't know. You keep.
You gained an action.
Yeah, so that was 1. Moving was 2. Discarding that's a free thing.
Cool. So Butch
Well, no, that
Cassidy's
won't
the
work.
only
She's
one that's
next.
done
I'm gonna manhunt. Can I do this with if he's not?
No.
I don't like this game.
The game don't like you.
I can't do anything.
She liked it better at our lower count. There's lots you can do.
Yeah, like what? I'll go with my,
Play poker.
You can.
no, not with my hand.
Interesting. Good to know. Go
Well, I
mine.
have 1 card. That's why I'm saying.
Mine
like,
for gold.
Work.
Work.
You can lose your wound, and because wounds are minus points at the end, and then you can move and like bang someone over the head to
That's
give them
a
a
good
wound.
thing. I forgot about that.
Well, no, that's right. When you gain the whiskey, you lose the wound.
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. After you gain this, lose 1 wound.
Okay.
Yeah.
it's
So you
unfortunate.
can go and wound someone. If
Is
you
there
want.
only one clinic?
Go
Yes.
get somebody.
There's also one cabaret.
one bank.
And they're
One
both
bank.
on the opposite side of the board of where I am.
I don't know. Because gold does nothing for you at the end of the game. You have to trade it in at the bank, right?
Well, you're still gonna have a turn after this.
Yeah. So yeah, this isn't your last turn.
And $10, please. Oh, thank you.
Gold nuggets is the secondary tiebreaker.
What's primary tiebreaker?
Money?
Most martial or wanted points.
Okay.
Well, so much for that.
All right.
I
I will say this: you put up a good fight.
have 4 gold
I was really surprised you
Oh,
let
you're
me
at the
that. I
bank.
thought it was gonna.
to deposit.
I kept trying to get to you
Ooh,
all
which
game.
Gets me 4 LP.
The only LP I've gotten her from depositing my gold.
What did you want for your starting?
And
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
get your starting
Um,
resources.
Starting resources. Give me.
so you're getting $80. So you
So
might
I
want
wouldn't
2
take,
cards.
Yeah, I would take,
take
the
the 2
cards.
cards. Yeah.
No, I want the money.
You got
So-
30 sitting there.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Hey,
So-
tell me
No,
the
he has
game.
more. Hold on.
Ooh, we got 50.
So
He
if
has
I end
50
up in the
sitting there.
general,
So you give me you can only take a 10. right?
Take 10 away from him. So
There you go.
so if I end up in the general store, can I spend $30 and get 3 whiskeys?
I believe you can only have one of each item.
Yeah, you can only have
at
one
a
of
time.
each.
Oh, I have to give it away before I can get another one.
Mhm.
Got it.
Give it away now.
I just don't think there's any way I can get to the doctor's office to heal in time.
I'm just not gonna worry about mine.
Because there's bandits in the way now.
Yeah. Well, I have 3 wounds, so
Oh, true.
that could be like the difference between a win and a loss there.
Well, if you can get a jack, you can cancel wounds and lose a
Yeah.
wound.
Or if I
when-
get the card that allows me to move to any city space.
Oh yeah.
There's like, what,
Yeah.
a 2 or something like that?
I had one of them, so it'll be in the discard pile there.
Well, but we shuffled.
Oh, we did shuffle already?
Saddle it.
Yeah.
Saddle up.
I think it's only 2 of the 2s that have that on it.
Mm.
Bulletproof.
And there's the other one.
Obviously.
All you gotta do is cycle through the whole deck.
Yeah, I know, right?
Very quickly. Ready, go.
So what does the saddle up do?
It
oh,
moves
let
you
you
to
move.
any
Yeah,
city.
because you and I each played one.
It was like, bing, straight
Some
to
of
the bank.
them, all 4 of the thing are.
So you're going to fight.
But I think the
bandit?
other 2 2s are the cheat cards.
I'm gonna
Mm.
fight a bandit. He's
Oh,
in
look at that! He's taking them out of your way.
He's in my way.
Cindy.
My way. Or
Did
the
you get your
highway.
starting stuff?
It's all about the he says, she says. Oh, sorry.
You get to do the fight.
Round 1.
I'm trying to be genuine. It's
Fight.
sounding sarcastic.
You gain a wound.
this card is played
Oh
on the
no,
fight.
you canceled the effect.
Yep.
Good job.
All right, look at that. Look at that.
And then
And
this
you
is-
get. Do you want an LP or you want a Marshall point?
Wait.
You don't have to cancel the effect.
You don't
can.
have-
I am canceling and I'm getting an LP.
What is the
Oh
bottom
yeah,
of that
because the
card say?
Marshall point,
Huh?
you can't take the money.
I was
If
like,
this
what
card is played in
And
a
it's gonna
fight
end up
against a
being,
bandit
you know.
guard or the sheriff, you may cancel the effect on the fight card played.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And aren't those the only
Alright.
bandit guard sheriff? Yeah, it's like that's everyone who's not a player.
Yes, all the NPCs.
So I think I have one action left, right?
I think you.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'll.
Hey, what's the new
What,
initiate a
what was
fight?
your first action?
Move.
He
bank,
deposited
Oh,
gold.
okay.
and then if someone could move you to the cabaret. Thank you.
All right, Philip,
He gonna spend that money.
what are you getting?
What's the,
This is
I am
loaded
gonna
up
get 2
now.
cards, please.
Oh yeah, because that's actually more money in the end of the game than trading it in 60 to 1 point.
Yes,
It's actually
ma'am.
twice as much points.
I will.
I didn't even think about that.
So I am going
So having
to.
the most money gets you more points.
Well, for every $60,
at the general
you
store,
get
so
1
I'm gonna
point at
upgrade
the
the
end of
mule.
the game.
Yeah.
That you have left over.
Then
there.
you want to go to the cabaret
But
because every 30 gets
Every
you
30
one.
is 1 point. So you're
Mhm.
actually if you spend all your money at the cabaret, you'll get 4 points
Yeah,
What?
that's
4 points?
because he has $120.
that's what I
Oh.
was gonna go there and spend it before.
Yeah.
Too bad you can't get money and then do it and then go heal.
So that was.
Oh, because it's each action.
And then I'm
Well,
going.
depending on what you have, you could gain money
Oh.
from an action.
And then.
Like after you spend this, play a card to gain money, and then
And
yeah.
Wound that
Yeah.
man!
Wound him.
I'm going to grab provisions,
just a flesh wound.
please.
Awesome. I've really nailed down where the provisions are.
And draw a poker. After
No.
you gain this card, draw 1 poker card.
No.
Figure out what I want to do for my last turn. I may just be buying some stuff.
So that was 1 action.
Like flipping things over.
Oh yeah, I can
'Cause
upgrade my peacekeeper.
they're not worth any points unless you flip them over.
Yeah. I can buy and upgrade something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm just going to automatically gain 2 actions.
King me.
Yes. So that's 1. That's 2. So I now have 3 actions. I basically have a whole new turn.
You get to start over.
1, 2, 3. Go to the bandit. We gonna fight. We gonna fight. We gonna make this happen, Captain. Let's do
Oh,
this,
wait, you're not
Jason.
even on the Marshall track. I just realized that.
Yeah, because he's been an outlaw.
Yeah. No, I asked him if he wanted to
Think
gain
you were-
Marshall points
I
or
was
You were
LP.
yeah,
arrested
so I
like-
was looking at you. I was like, we can go to the LP.
Were you arrested 2 or 3 times?
I think just twice.
by the same person?
No, he arrested
I
you
think
once
I
and
only did it
Oh wait,
once.
you did it? Oh.
I did it once.
I did it once. I was
Well,
going to, and then
it's
he
still,
stole
I
it
still
from me.
feel like it counts as her.
Whatever.
All
It's
right.
in
All right.
tandem. We're basically one person.
We ready?
We're not a blob yet.
We ready?
We haven't been together.
There we
that
go.
long.
We'd love to.
Well, some bitch.
Other player in this fight gains 1 LP.
Oh, so I gain an LP, and I
You lose a wound.
cancel any wounds and I lose a wound, but I lost the fight. Damn it. All right, that's fine.
Does the bandit still leave?
Get out of here, bandit.
Go home, you drunk.
So both ways for you to get to the doctor's office are
You
clear.
draw a poker card when you lose.
And I draw a poker card when I lose.
Oh, I didn't get a poker card when I lost when you arrested me.
Feels like you won.
Right?
Does that happen?
That was your last turn.
Oh yeah.
I mean, since your last turn.
Yeah.
Like
No, you don't. If you're arrested, you don't get poker cards.
Oh, that's,
That's
true.
losing a fight.
What did you put up? You put up a king, didn't
But that's
Yes.
you? Okay, yeah.
I don't know because
That's
it
li-
has
I
specific.
lost the fight, so
Yeah, but it says a specific thing.
Because
about
otherwise-
being-
It says right here,
Yeah.
losing, a fight, gain a wound, draw a poker
draw
card.
a card.
Oh,
It
yeah,
would
you're
have
right.
just dropped
Okay.
it down to a queen.
Because that's how I got a wound.
True. My bad. I was just looking at the top part where it says arrested players lose, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's if he wins. He gets to do all that.
True.
So I want to. All right, one more time, Jason.
Did that take 2 actions
took 2
together?
actions,
So
yeah, so
this will be
that's-
the end of your turn.
That's the end of my turn.
You automatically fight the bandit, though.
Correct.
We
Okay.
know. It was just
Oh,
that
okay.
after the fight.
Sorry. Oh, that's why you were handing Jason the
Yeah.
fight deck cards.
Alright.
Sorry.
All right, you ready?
Phil's just trying to go around and clean up.
I think he wants to get a
Trying to hit
goal.
my goal.
Yeah.
I need to win a fight outside of town. All right, you ready?
Ready?
I'm going to go
Okay.
ahead and take my 2 cards.
Okay.
You son of a
So you can
bitch.
plan it out.
Well, you mirror a card.
I do, which
Nice.
is just that right there.
Oh, okay.
But that card stays in your hand.
The other player
It
in
does?
this
Yeah,
fight
you keep the 4.
discards
That-
one
that's
poker card
counting
or
as
loses
that card.
$10. If that player defeats the bandit in the fight, they may not choose to gain martial points.
Well, I lose $10.
Or the card, unless you want to keep the card.
I mean, yeah, I'll just lose the card because it's a pain in the ass. But then I lost a fight, so I gained a card. Right?
Right.
Right.
Wound and a card.
Did you gain a wound after you lost your last fight?
I canceled.
Oh,
the
no,
wound.
you canceled it because you
Yeah.
had the... Yeah. But you do get one this time.
I think it's going to be 7 spaces for me to get to here no matter what I do. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You have a horse, don't you?
Yeah, but it's 3.
Oh. I think it is 7 spaces each, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to spend 2 to go there. Last one, I'm going to gain
Nice.
2 actions.
Oh, never mind. Carry
What?
on. That's fine.
Did you get
It
your
was-
cards at the
He
beginning?
did.
Okay.
He got him ahead of
I
time.
forgot my. It's actually a.
And
Well, Wait,
But I don't.
that one bandit's gone.
Yeah.
It would have given you another action. What do
Yeah.
you mean?
What would you have used it to do?
I
'Cause
would have
you-
tried to move to another bandit, but I didn't have room to get to him.
Did you have an extra? Did you have an extra
2,
action?
3. It would have.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
You had an extra action?
I did, but I didn't because I forgot the mule upgraded movement. I mean, that wouldn't have changed Chris's turn.
Oh, you
'cause
were only moving
Chris's-
2 or
I
3.
was only moving 3. Yeah. That
So
wouldn't
you
have
took
changed.
2 movements to get to the one bandit.
Jason?
I
Yeah.
understand.
I
Colin,
didn't-
put
Sorry.
Philip back.
What? You're not doing it?
He can't.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have had any cards left anyway.
Okay.
Well,
Well, you
I-
drew a
I-
card.
I did draw a card.
Oh,
yeah.
that's true. Is Chris?
Well, like I said,
Oh,
it
Chris
didn't
isn't doing it.
affect Chris's turn.
yes, it's
True.
Can I go or do I?
No, carry on.
All right, so
yes.
I'm just asking, where are we? Are we finishing your turn or?
Finishing your turn.
Okay.
We're finishing your
All right.
turn.
So I think my last action is to
Heal.
heal.
Yeah.
And then I get 3 cards, but I'm gonna have to discard stuff.
Well, this is your last turn, right?
Yep.
Because it still doesn't affect Chris's turn to draw a card and lose a wound.
There. I'll just discard that
Can
one.
you reach that, Jason? Teamwork.
Yes.
Makes the dream work, baby.
All right, Colin.
You can do
Okay.
it.
So I think
Need to win a friggin' fight outside of town.
we got 50 here. Let's
Well,
get.
yeah, for me it was the poker, but it was like, is it worth losing 3 points to get the yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm drawing 2 cards. I'm gonna come 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna
That's being,
spend
that's being used.
$50 here.
Baby.
Upgrade my peacekeeper. Judge. And then I'm gonna come down here.
So that's your third action?
Chris, would you care to fight me?
Sure.
Fight me.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Wow, those smell really fruity.
The fruit and veggie.
So I gain a wound and lose an LP.
Yeah.
I Canceling the fight.
Why does he always have that card? He always has that card.
What's it on?
I think
Eight.
It's
I
on
think
an
all
8.
the 8s are the same.
Okay.
Why do you always have an 8? I call rigged. You're the dealer.
You're the
Well,
dealer.
You always
am.
have an
I am the-
8.
I cancel the fight.
We're gonna need one of those. We're gonna need one of those card randomizing machines from casinos.
Colin needs some wanted points right there, because that's some cheating right there. Whatever, you're gaining a wound and discarding a poker card.
Okay.
And that was a 5. I played a 4. Oh, I could have won that.
I'm playing this because I gained martial points for getting rid of this bandit.
Cancel the fight.
2 of them. And I gain an LP for
Oh,
gaining
come on.
Right?
You were off the
Chris
board
said you
for
lost
so
an
long.
LP though, right?
Huh?
Chris
No,
said
that was the first one that he
Mm.
canceled.
was that your last action?
I accidentally got rid of my other card.
Can I have 10 and a card?
And
$10.
it just happens to be an 8.
Nope.
In all fairness, that's what it is. Okay, that's my last card.
It's not another 8. I
I'm showing
promise.
someone who
Yeah.
can't
Who can't
it
do
won't be
anything with
against,
it? Yeah, yeah.
I'm out. Last action, I'm going to trade in.
These aren't fruit snacks.
I'm going to trade in 3 gold,
3 gold.
Go.
and that gets me $60, right?
Yes.
And 3 LP.
Correct.
Oh, there they are. Can I have one?
Can I? Yeah. Can I have $60, please?
$60.
At least I'm getting 2 points out of the end of the game for my money.
Just there.
I'm at my money limit now.
Go to the cabaret.
I can't. My turn's over.
What did you do? Oh, you
I
mined.
mined,
watched
I
you mind
moved,
and you
and
moved
I
and you
went to
sold.
the bank.
Yeah.
Can you put that under?
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought those so we could both have them.
Okay, cool.
Hey, what are those ones?
Can I have some of your water?
These?
The small cards next to the.
They are for certain story cards.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So a lot of the initiate a fight with story cards deal with these. They're
Okay.
legendary items.
We
Am I
just
doing
haven't
anything?
gotten them yet.
The legendary rifle.
I'm done.
What can I do for you, Jason?
What resources
Some
do you want?
cards. Because you're at your money limit.
I'm gonna get 2 cards.
Apparently, I'm gonna get 3
I'm gonna get 2 cards. And I'm gonna spend all of this money
At the cabaret.
at the cabaret.
So you're getting 4 points?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'll take this plate upstairs real quick while I finish this. And
I'm so irritated that I can't move the marshal.
The sheriff?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Because then I lose out. Like, I. Just
I'm
aggravating.
gonna do payday.
Get you $30.
Ooh.
Get me $30.
And then spend it right back.
Then spend it right back. So just give me another point there.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
And
That's 3 actions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2 cards, please.
Are you going to that bandit down there? Since you can move 4?
I'm thinking about it.
See, now that everyone knows what they're doing, like
Uh-huh.
the turns are going a little bit more fluid.
I'm gonna draw 3 more cards, please.
Oh!
they are going a little bit more fluid, but yeah. Oh!
What time did we start playing? It's probably close to 7. Or when we started teaching, right?
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow. It's Philip. He's
Mine.
taking his last turn.
All right. Yeah. Let's move down to the bandit.
So that's action 2.
Yep.
Smoochy smoo kissy wissy.
All right. So Jason gets to have 2 NPC cards.
He's having a lot of fun with his NPC deck.
is.
I forgot I had a certain card.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Reveal. Yes.
You won.
The other player in this fight gains 1 wound. This cannot be canceled. If this card is played in the fight, cancel any wounds you would gain.
Yeah,
But
so
it's
the
canceled.
fight card wins.
Fight card wins.
Mhm.
All right, but then I lose a wound. It says gain a. It's cancel. And then lose a wound. And I gained a wound, but I lost a
No.
wound.
Gain one, lost one. So that cancels out your bonus.
Yes, the cannot be canceled gets rid of the cancel any wounds aspect. But
Yes.
Does
So you
it?
stick with 1 wound because you're gonna lose a wound for the fight.
I gain a wound for the fight.
Yes, that's what I
Yes.
mean. You gain a wound, and then you lose a wound, but you can't.
It
lose
wasn't.
the
It
wound.
wasn't canceled. It was just gotten rid of.
There's where is it?
But are you gonna do your goal? Colin
Yeah,
here.
that can go away. Goal done. Give me that legendary bag.
Colin, we need you.
Poor Favre.
He needs the legendary bag, and I'm trying to give you all these things.
1, 2.
One's a goal. One's a goal.
I'm looking at them.
So I pull 3 tokens, and then I choose a grand total of 3 tokens from the 5 in my hand. Correct. I mean, then I have 1 action left, but I can't exactly do anything.
By the way, guess who's one of the players, hopefully, that'll be playing Smash Brothers with us tonight?
Dude from Crazy Rich Asians?
I'm
No.
trying to find the thing
Uh,
about those
Richmond.
two cards because there's a
Oh, Richmond Ramblin'. Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
I was looking at it. Oh,
Okay, game's over. Unless Philip's doing something.
I mean, the marshal can only move when someone's wanted,
Yeah,
or the sheriff.
I know it's irritating me too.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, so how do we do in-game scoring, dear?
All right, so each upgraded mount and or weapon you'll get your LP for.
Nope.
Do you have any, Philip?
Me as
2.
well. And black gets 1.
Gee, I wonder who's going to win.
Okay. Every $60 you have, get one.
Nope.
Here's my
Uh,
money.
Lose 1 for each wound.
No.
Oh,
I
you
healed.
healed. Sorry, Chris.
No.
Jason loses 1 though. Colin loses 1.
Okay, so this is 1. Aha!
Why are we losing?
For
Wounds.
Oh, for wounds.
Every wound's a minus
And
point.
The most wanted player. No one's the most wanted.
No,
I should have went wanted on that last turn.
How much points was it?
3.
Aww.
Martial players gain LP based on which row they're in.
Yes.
Okay. And then with the legendary tokens.
Eh.
What
I
a
got
crappy.
4.
1.
I got 5.
7. All right, tied.
All right. I didn't mean to win.
This game sucks.
I apologize.
Yeah, right, Mr. Impact winner over there.
Bing, 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 bing.
Where's the legendary bag?
Right there behind the
Oh.
behind the general store. Let me see the
It sucks because I was trying to end the game so you guys could like not shoot up the track, and then it was like, oh, well, you get 2 more turns.
shoot up the track.
Because you're first player.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get your.
I feel like
legendary-
it should be in the
I'm
round,
trying to get his
not
legendary tokens.
it should. What? For-
Put your legendary
oh.
tokens in.
I feel like it should be in the round, not. Oh, and you get another round.
Not finish the round and then get another round. Well, I mean okay, yeah. Like if I had started end game condition, then everyone would have just gotten 1 turn.
Yeah.
Can I see the legendary items? It's gonna be some pretty sweet. What the Mace D? Discard this and choose 3. Gain 50, 1 cattle token, 1 gold nugget, 1 LP, or move to any space outside of a town. Companion. If you start your turn outside of a town, gain additional action. Dynamite. Discard this to give each player within 1 space 1 wound. Those players must also.
All right.
discard
While y'all
their
clean up,
card
I'm gonna be
cards to
switching
gain
stuff
1.
over for.
Thunder. After you win a fight against an